their project. Have a question? We might have the answer. Like, subscribe, and share. See you on the Jerry Show. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Tuning in, the screen lights up. Real talk, no filters, no fuss. Make us meet on a digital stage. Projects born where passions rage. Jerry hosts the wildest ride. Creativity you can't hide. Talking shop on a Saturday noon. Ideas shared, gonna blow up soon. Live on YouTube, live on Twitch. 3D HP's got the edge to bring our minds together here. In this space we persevere. Machines hum, ideas pop.
Hey, what's going on? I have to figure out my buttons, everybody. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Jerry Show. We're live on YouTube and Twitch. We do this each and every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific. And we bring in makers from all over the world. We talk about 3D printing, lasers, resin, woodworking, a little bit of anything and everything. And we have a few people in the back room. So at some point today, we'll be giving away a roll of Polymaker filament. It's almost the end of the month. We give away Ziltech throughout the month, 3 times a month. And then we jump in. We also give away Polymaker 1 roll a week. So that'll be given out today. There'll be a pin. Here, Nikita. Here, Cracker, shut up. There'll be a pin post in Twitch, pin post on YouTube. If you would like to fill out the giveaway link, you must be present to win. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, help it out, welcome to do that also. So please like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And let's get going here. We give Mother Dog a cracker. Here we go. Let's see who we got here in the back room. Let me get that off. Hey, Matt.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Zany Maker Zach. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. How are you doing today?
Doing well, my friend. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Just got this little project here. About to let everyone else come on in.
Yeah, I got to trim it a little bit. Yeah, I'm growing a beard. It's all white. SBC 3D. Hello, hello. How you doing? Whoa. So anyway, Betty Boop is in the house. What's going on, Betty Boop? Oh, that's looking good, Zach. Let me full screen you here.
I can actually wear this now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm just ensuring that all the joints are fixed, but
well,
yeah, no,
if you have any body jewelry on, if you put that on without a shirt, be careful you don't snag something and start ripping body parts. So
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think I need to explain what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, looks good.
Yeah, no, it fits pretty well, I'd say, And my dog Mocha likes it.
Nice.
What you think? I think she likes it. But yeah, no, this is fully. It took 360 hours of print time to make this.
Cool.
But yeah.
Well, I finally got my wife's car running after replacing
Yeah,
the
that's
fuel
good.
pump. Let's see what else they replaced. Well, anyway, it was a crank positioning sensor. I replaced 4 or 5 different things, and I couldn't get it running. I finally replaced the crank position sensor behind the engine, hard to get to. Lay on the engine, reach in there and back, and I get a big cut on your wrist. Anyway, I finally got it done, and now it runs. And then my dishwasher wasn't working. Underneath the top rack, there's an arm that sprays the dishes, the plates. Well, where that meets the back wall, when you push in the top rack, it has a rubber seal. That rubber seal had a big rip in it. So I looked up the part number on the website for Frigidaire. They wanted 33 plus shipping. Looked for the same part on Amazon, and I got it in 2 days, free shipping, $22. So I got that fixed also.
You need help with that. Normally, you need a second person.
Yeah.
Hold it like this and then pull it over.
Yeah. This is just over 2 kilograms. So.
Wow. Yeah. I've been repairing my machines. I've just been doing maintenance on all of them because I had most of them have 3,000 hours behind them, and I needed to replace some parts like nozzle, and I replaced one of the feeding mechanism in one of them, and then the EMS unit on Monday it stopped. One of the motors, it would not feed properly into the machine, and so I ordered another part and some sensors and replaced that one today, and it's working fine now.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, my machine's in tip-top shape now. And I got finally also, I think I said it last
3D and 3D printing, guys. Hello, makers. How you doing?
Cable chain.
How are we doing today?
I bought a cable chain for both of them. This one and that one.
Fun.
Oh, it's amazing just to have a cable chain on it, because now I can go all the way in the corner and print in the corner. Well, I couldn't do before because the cable used to get caught in the corner.
Hey, Tech Cheaper, how you doing? Yeah, I had to go to the doctor the other day and do a scan on my leg. What do you call it? What kind of scan was it? The scan they do when you're pregnant, that scan.
Ultrasound.
Yeah, I had to get an ultrasound done on my leg for my artery, and I guess I got a lot of plaque built up in my arteries on my right leg. So it's basically don't smoke, don't vape, lose weight, exercise. And then they're prescribing some different medicine that I'm taking for cholesterol I have to pick up. So, and I haven't vaped since last night. I've got a toothpick in my mouth, so I haven't thrown away my vape pipe, but I haven't vaped. So that's step one, is just don't vape. Yeah. But I do have a treadmill in the other room, so it is feasible. I could walk however many miles I want every day easily without leaving the house. I can watch YouTube and walk. Hey, Roger Brown, how you doing today? But they said that if it doesn't get better, it could break off, cause anyway, I could die from it. So lose a leg or die from it. So I need to get better.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here on Saturday till that happened.
Yeah, we don't want that. No. So, Dave.
Yes, sir.
How's your armory doing?
My armor is doing just fine. It's doing just fine. It's getting there.
You know what's probably not getting there?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Anyone in chat want to get involved in asking
no.
Dave
The
a
live
stupid question?
printer has not been started.
Oh Lord, here we go. You too, Jerry. You too. E2, Jerry. E2.
It's because
No,
we care
I've been-
about you, Dave.
I know.
Hey, Matt.
I'm actually been playing
Yeah,
around
how are you
with the
doing?
Obsidian nozzle on the K1 and really enjoying it. So it's buy once, cry once nozzle at $59, I believe it is. I think it was 59.
I made him buy
52 or
it. I
something
made you buy
that.
it.
Yeah, Terry was like, just do the buy once, cry once. And I wasn't trying to pay 124 for the diamond, the diamond coated one.
I'm getting you that.
Oh,
So,
the
I
Diamond
like the obsidian one. Yeah, the diamondback I've seen. We've seen it at a couple different festivals, but this will still take the abrasive or abrasion resistance to the next level. So I'm happy with it.
Dave currently has a cold.
No, I don't have a cold. I have strep throat. Don't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, they diagnosed me with strep yesterday. So, Garth Kegel, Garth, the Voron. Don't start now. You've already got it if you got it.
I've been around you.
It is what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tor with TH3D. What's going on, Tor?
Howdy.
Hey,
What's going
Tor.
Hey,
on,
Tor.
Wait,
Not you, Torm. You said Tor, not Torm.
Hope you're doing well.
Not too bad. Just got up a little
It's
bit.
Tormy.
oh man.
Well, my Voron should be finished Monday or Tuesday.
Stop it.
And then it won't be finished because I'll be making one of these.
Oh,
See?
Been lit. Hello, hello.
The-
Hey, Tack Cheaper.
It's got a box turtle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
back to
do.
his
I'm
Voron
gonna,
that will be finished before yours is.
I'm gonna need another drink, young lady, while I pull the handle on the slot. You're right, Tech Jeeper.
Go Eagles.
No, don't start. Don't get
Fly,
very
fly,
riled up.
fly.
Well, I don't want Kansas City to go anywhere. They've already won too many times. It's bam, bam, bam. bam.
Manchester United.
And my team will never go to the Super Bowl again. But once they start playing this next season, I'll root for them, which is Dallas.
It's a real football.
Oh, Zany, Tony Wright just asked a good question in chat. Is your chainmail wearable yet?
Oh, yes, it
Just
actually
put
is.
it on. Just missed it.
I literally had it all. I can put it on after I get this link assembled. But yeah, so
He
chainmail
said-
is wearable.
He said he has to wear a T-shirt when he puts it on because he doesn't want to snag his nipple rings and rip them out. So he has to be
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah, I have to make sure to protect the
Nip, nips.
only pecs.
Yeah, don't forget about your third one. Oops.
That's more of a ladder, but okay. No. Yeah, no. The what's it gonna call it? I'm so excited about this chainmail because it links up with my gauntlet.
Hmm.
Yeah, it looks really, really good.
Yeah, just 360 hours of printing,
Oh,
roughly. Like
What?
nothing too bad. Like this is one of my like. Oh, what is that,
oh,
man?
what is that?
Oh yes, man, I gotta see. Oh, that is.
Oh, that's nice.
I printed this in a day.
In a day on what printer?
Yeah.
Or multiple printers,
All
obviously.
booths.
You know, what I thought that was.
I thought it was Audrey from
Audrey from yeah.
Little Shop of Horror.
No,
But kind
it's
of the
not.
same thing.
It's a piranha plant. My version of it.
Similar concept.
That was
Hmm.
cool.
Oh.
That's
Did you
nice.
use Luban or you just like cut it yourself?
Yeah, Luban. I still have to fill in the cracks and paint it, and yeah, that's gonna be doing for the next couple months or so. A project.
PC
So they
Van
wanna
Lit
put-
says, Matt, which is better, Germany or English football? German or English football?
I
German
care
word.
about neither one. I don't care about football or football.
Be soccer.
Yeah, football or football.
Americana.
American football and European football.
APC. Yeah, Zach, where's your
Yeah.
Voron?
Not here yet. If it was,
Yeah.
it'd be done.
What are you?
He already ordered
Peanut
pre-assembled.
gallery.
Yes, totally free.
Yeah, fully free. Dropped off, ready to print.
Yeah, like, hey, Dave, come on. What are you doing? Give us the game, the program.
Hey, I can let you guys know about. I'm testing something out, and I'm hoping it works. I'm still tweaking about this, but I'm getting closer to it. Let me change my view. Hold on. Where it is now? Cam, printer cam,
Hey, Dave,
printer
Yeah.
cam, desktop.
see that?
Is that a looks like a TV showing a image of a Voron printing?
It's not printing yet, but it is
It's a
moving.
puzzle.
Puzzle
Is it-
lithophane.
That is
Oh,
that is
amazing.
Oh, that's
cool.
gonna be fun.
That's gonna be white on top. Once you put the light underneath, of course, the colors all come out.
You need to make that like
Oh.
200 pieces, so it takes a while to put it together.
Yeah, but this is my test sample,
That's
you
a
know.
good test sample. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and colored in is quite a bit of a pain to get it in that way. Yeah. That's
Nice.
not going to be the original picture. The original picture, let me get back to in a second. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Here it go. That's the original.
Zach,
There
that
he
looks
is.
great.
Mm-hmm.
Looks
So
good,
Zach-
Zach.
Yeah, that's Zach's armor, his chainmail.
Oh, Matt, 1 second. I'm going to make Zach big for Matt.
Lords and ladies, I give you Zany Maker Zach.
You need a wand.
No, he doesn't. He's
Sexy
got gauntlets
muscle.
for arms.
Go like
Yeah.
this, like how Hulk Hogan did with the t-shirt, like rip it
Oh, that's
apart.
pretty. Look at that. Look at the picture.
Well, that is a
Yeah, it
gorgeous.
looks
I
pretty
love
cool,
that image, man.
That is
That
a
is
Spend
beautiful
a lot of
image.
time. You know, those used to be assembled by hand. You know, each
Wow.
little ring, you know,
Oh man.
and that's how it
That's
will look.
great.
That's epic.
And
I'm excited to
white
see
mode,
this.
Ah,
and it
Okay,
will look
tell
like
us.
this in white.
over here, babe. Okay.
All right, Jerry, thank you.
You should promote that. We should find a sponsor for that. Terry's on some type of vibrating heating pad. It's,
What's this thing?
it's this thing here. And it's just like vibrant. It's really light, but it's very violent.
Huh.
Oh god.
And it heats up apparently.
I
also.
usually don't like these things, but oh
There you go.
man, here, fix it for me.
I need something like that. Something that heats up from my back.
There you go. But the problem is, there's there's a band that goes around the back, but it's a huge chair, so it doesn't go around the back. It's meant for like your car or something like that, or a smaller chair.
I don't need my butt to vibrate. though.
Yeah, it's just
So, to Tony, the breastplate's already all printed. All the armor's printed. I just need to assemble it now. My whole suit of armor is done printing.
ahead of time, way ahead of time.
So he can make upgrades.
Exactly. He can make tweaks and do all other stuff in the meantime. We'll just go
Yeah.
roll hardcore with it.
Along with the 3,000 maker
2
chips
8 hours.
already,
Wow.
Ooh.
and I'm making stuff for Justin, so that's fun.
What do you want? Always.
So this is part of the chest plate I need to assemble still. So this is the back part. The symbol, this will go on here like so. And then there's airlet locking chains that go down to cover down here. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Did anybody see the new Star Trek movie on Paramount Plus? I think it came out today or yesterday. I watched it this morning. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I think it's worthy of even being called Star Trek. Has more of anybody seen that?
I have not.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, no. Like that, I have not seen it yet. I don't have time to watch TV. Like I'm. So quick question: has anyone here played the video game Deus Ex back in the day?
Yes.
Been a while, but yeah.
Yeah.
So you know one of the lead designers of it. His name's Terry Manderfeld, right?
Didn't know that, but
Now I know.
now I know.
So I got to hang out with him again. He was the guy that directed me down this 3D design path and making game models and stuff 12 years ago. I got to hang out with him last night.
Cool.
Amazing man. His basement looks like a dungeon, like for D&D. It's freaking epic.
Yeah, gotta specify what you're on a dungeon there.
I was just about to say.
I said D&D. I said D&D.
The show is called Section 31.
It's not like my dungeon. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh,
31.
man.
All right.
Thanks, Talon.
Show your make.
So, is there anyone here in chat from Indiana by any chance?
I work in Indiana technically, but I'm in California.
Because there's actually a 3D printing expo in Carmel, Indiana next month that I'm going to be part of. Yeah. On the 23rd of February, a day right before my birthday, actually.
Gotta have a stream for his birthday.
That's what you got to do, Zach. Yeah. A birthday stream for Zach.
Birthday stream.
What do you want?
We'll send you some cake.
Ooh, Lily.
Ooh,
Send you
cake.
some
It's
pie.
not chocolate though. Chocolate's my kryptonite.
Chocolate pie. Chocolate mud pie.
So everybody's avoiding the bamboo question, huh?
We're not gonna bring that
No,
up.
don't even mention it. Don't worry. There's enough people talking about it.
Give it a
There.
couple months.
about it.
and
Hey,
see
I have bamboo, hey, if they want to lock stuff up, they're just gonna lose a customer. Especially
Enough.
I've already
with me,
seen a few people post like $10,000+ orders of like cheesy tech printers because they're like, well, if you want to lock me out of features that I have, I'm going to talk with my wallet.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, some people might still go for it, and
True. It
Say,
fits
yeah, hey,
certain people.
those
It
are the
fits-
people who have money, but
Mhm.
3D printing should be available to everybody, not the privileged rich.
Correct. It's what it was built on. Bamboo used that to get where they are. So
Yeah, I
gotta
mean, I
respect
understand
it.
they want to make money, but you make money by
selling the
all
product,
your stuff. Yeah.
selling your product, make your
Don't
product
be
good.
greedy.
Make it. We were already giving you what you wanted. You were a good printer, giving you the credit, buying your filaments, testing out the new things, trying all these different things that they have coming out. Hey, we wait. People put off orders waiting for the new one coming out. Oh, we're switching it up. We're willing to wait, but don't take away features that we come to know, we come to love. That's insane.
I strictly use
When you should
Butterfly
enhance
shirt with all my
about the
printers.
features, not de-promote, But I do understand from a certain point of a company point of view, sometimes you have to go back a few steps to go 5 steps forwards,
Mm.
But where those 5 steps lead to, nobody knows. Only the guys in the
Right.
company Bambu will know what they're gonna do with this type of, I say, power.
I haven't turned my bamboo on in at least
What
2 months.
With
I
how
think
much?
let's wait and see. Don't
That's the
don't
same thing.
panic
Just
right away.
don't panic.
because-
Don't sell your printers off. None of that nonsense.
Exactly.
Just let's see what they do. They've heard from us. They think, like, you're absolutely
With
right.
how much
Everybody's made their point.
backlash
Who's that?
they've had, I think they're gonna go back on it, like they have in the
Maybe.
past.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just know I have to keep using mine because I have orders to fulfill.
Yeah. Like I'm using mine right now because I have a multicolor print and my box turtle's not built yet.
Oof.
I actually,
Yeah.
after 1,500 hours, I finally have mine in land mode.
Hey.
I have not been able to get it to work in land mode. Nothing has been able to connect to it in land mode. Every time I've switched over, I've tried a few dozen times. It just would not connect to Orca. It wouldn't connect to Bamboo Slicer. Nothing. And then I moved it from behind me to my new shelf over here. And I was like, might as well try once again since all this crap is going down with it. And it finally works. And oh my God, uploading prints to it is so much slower for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah,
I'm with you there, Tor. Yeah, I've got 29 printers running off of Orca. Orca has all the profiles for all the printers. So
Yeah, I don't want to remake a bunch of profiles for all the filament that I have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
That's too much work.
Yeah, because I'll have profiles for different brands of filament and different, because they don't all print the same.
Right. They
I'll
don't
have a
all.
generic polymaker ABS, but I also use like nylon. I'll use PPS CF. Any like carbon fiber fill, I have a different profile for those. Things like that. I don't want to spend hours of time to redo all that or download it, upload it to another program, have to go back and resize for something else real quick, re-upload it, send it to the printer.
Yep.
All when it's on my local network and there's zero reason why I should have to send it to a third-party program.
Yeah, that always made me mad. Once in a blue moon, when I would go to the Bamboo Studio, the cloud would be down. I turn on my printer, I go to print something, and all of a sudden I can't. It's like, why not? It's on my computer. I sliced it. There's the printer. Why does it got to go to the cloud and back down?
Yep.
Totally different. You know.
Let's go back to the good old days of the SD card.
Well, even when I would use Octoprint with all my printers, the printers are right behind me, and I had a Pi on every single printer, and I would run Octoprint because I thought it was cool to sit here and play with, to send it from the screen and monitor it with my camera when the printers are actually right behind me. So anyway, just wasting a lot of money on something I didn't need to do.
Yeah.
Now, you did hear the Big Tree Tech is coming out with, I believe it's called the Cyborg, which is a main board for the Bamboos. I don't know which one it's for, but that's still in development.
Hey, Dale.
Huh.
I bet it can be used on both.
Yeah, probably interchangeable. No, on Big Tree Tech. But yeah, again, gives us choices. I think, who was it? Grant kind of broke that news.
I'm trying to turn this off.
No matter what a company does, there's somebody out there just as smart that'll hack it and change it and bugs worked out. It's just people want to jump on content because they can't think of nothing else to do content on. People are talking about it. They read about it, so hey, let's do a video on it. So I didn't, and I don't need to. Since I am a content creator, I don't need to do the same thing everybody else is doing.
No, we've just put out a statement on ours that we still will use ours. We'll still show the prints off of it. But I'm not actually putting video content new on what's up with Bamboo and all that. We're doing other things with other printers.
The only
That's ridiculous.
thing I would accept if Bambu would lock everything down, right? I only would accept it under one condition. Then that we can go in LAN mode and send it over wirelessly, quicker, not the way it is now. That's what I would change. And also, even if they would lock down the filament, I would say if you sell your filament for £10 a pop, a roll, I really have to think about it then. If I only use that, then, but because I want to use other filament rolls too, they have to increase the colors of it because, like Polymaker does.
Yes.
And here we are talking about it. Yeah, we said we weren't going to talk about it. Now that's what we're talking about.
I know.
All right, let's talk
I
about
was
Anchor
thinking
Make.
about it,
Let's talk about Anchor Make then. Why is Anchor Make moving all of their printers off of the different websites and being sold off?
Anchor Make, that's the one that can only be controlled with an app. There's no screen on it, and I don't have one, but that's complete garbage.
So we have two. We did both of them. We did the original M5, which I had problems out the gate with. Was not a big fan. It was hit or miss, and I made multiple content about it. Wasn't something I would recommend. And then we gave the M5C a shot, and that's the one that you're talking about, Jerry, with the no screen. It gets worse. If you want a screen, it is $49.99 for the screen. It's not a UI. It's a screen. So all it does is display the temperature and progress of the print. Can't do anything with it. And then you have to print another component with it. So it's not a touch. There's nothing to it. It's just a display. That's another $50 on top. It was very problematic for us. And we actually gave it to another content creator who's been on here before. That guy makes. He's made it work, done his thing with it.
Yeah.
He said it's hit or miss also. So, but I can't do that proprietary. I still got the M5 because we paid full price for it. And I'm not giving that fact up. So we paid $800 for it, which is what it was brand new.
$800 for what?
For the M5, the original one.
Oh.
Last 2023. Stop freaking out. She heard money. See how quick Terry popped up. She heard 800.
Yeah.
How much? How
Like
much
you
was
spent
that?
what on what? Yeah, I'm sticking with like more open source, more moddable printers that I can actually fix and repair without having to spend
Yep.
$80.
Hey, Phil, how you doing?
Bearing.
Oh yeah. And then it's really difficult to replace the bearing.
Yeah, a while back, a guy contacted me. He wanted to know if I knew anything about him. I told him what little I knew, which I don't own one. He said, "Well, I had a clog. I replaced the nozzle. Now I can't level the bed." Well, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Join a Facebook group. Watch videos on YouTube. I don't know what to advise you. I said, "Go to your screen." It doesn't have a screen. Well, I don't know.
Huh? What's this?
Oh. Yeah, that.
Oh,
Terry
Gamer
wants-
Dad, what's going on?
I have something out for delivery today that comes in a few minutes. And Terry goes, "What is this?" I'm like, "Oh, won't worry about that." It's the new Micro Swiss CHT high flow nozzle.
Oh, that's for her Voron, right? That's you ordered that for her Voron.
I ordered that
My Voron.
specifically
My Voron.
for Terry's Voron
My Voron.
that fits
That's why he's waiting, because it's mine.
anything that has a flow tech. So I can use it on the Neptune 4. I can use it on the SE. I can use it on the CR10, the SE, and I can use it on the K1 that's equipped with the flow tech.
No more putting your wife's Voron on the back burner. You need to get it fixed.
Did you show Jerry what you got? You didn't show Jerry what you got, did
A
you?
Voron that's not finished, yeah.
Oh, Lord. So Terry, don't see, since she got her press for her, so she can do sublimation on like
That's
tumblers
AI. That's
and-
an AI image.
Yeah, it's an AI.
Oh, nice.
And so she can sublimate on like mouse pads and stuff like that.
I like my other one better.
Oh, you like the other one better? So yeah, I'm forced to have 2 mouse pads. So,
Oh, cool.
but yeah, Terry got her stuff. So I don't know what she's talking about. She didn't get what she
my
wanted.
Voron.
Your Voron.
Yeah.
Are you even? Oh, I can't even yell at her. I was about to say.
Just switch to USB.
I
It's
was.
so much easier than CAN.
Dave gave me the Voron because he doesn't want to switch any of his printers to point two nozzles.
You know what's funny, Tor, is I had it in my cart and I was ready to hit purchase on the USB-C, or the USB. And I was like, you know what? Then I got to build up, put the head in, do all that over
The
again.
Montana maker.
And I was just procrastinating.
I have it
Right.
on this one, and it's been the Nighthawk. It's been amazing. I actually just ordered a Nighthawk 36 from Fabrico. He actually hooked me up with a cartographer for pretty cheap as well.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, I might get the USB. I'm at that point, yeah, where it's still not communicating with the extruder.
The USB, it's just another MCU. So it's
Okay.
just like adding the main board. You don't have to
wow.
go through all the kit and caboodle with setting up and flashing all the extra crap. It's just another MCU at that point.
Perfect. See, there we go. There's a plug and play option. They're rolling her eyes. Like, yeah, sure, right. No faith.
We need to get this space together. That's what we need to do.
Gotta get ready for, all the tables for Remurf already sold out.
Sold out. Yep.
We got one.
Yeah, we got one
So
first
that's
day
here.
because we knew it was
I think
going
we got
quick.
a sponsor table. We got
Yeah,
a
only-
good spot last year.
Simon Snow. Hello. How you doing today?
Hey, Simon Snow.
Hey, Simon. Yeah, the only issue is because we talked to Josh and or Justin. What was it?
Justin.
Justin, sorry.
Justin.
Justin, and he said that if we want to be near each other, everybody has to come together at the same time and check in same time to pick our tables together. Otherwise, it's just people are picking their own tables as they check in. So it's first come, first serve. So
I could pick Zane's
Zany,
table.
Zany, we're gonna have to get close to you before you get to there, so we
We
can
have to
get
meet
it
up a day
together.
before.
Well, I
Zane's
get
in on
there
Thursday.
on I get there on Tuesday of that
We're
week.
getting there Thursday.
Oh, you're leaving. No, yeah. That's right. You're getting there. Okay, that's right.
Yeah,
we're
I have
getting
a
there
hotel
Thursday.
for the whole week and
Okay.
a few days after.
Yeah, we get in there Thursday.
And we come back home either
Hopefully
Sunday or Monday.
Hopefully we don't interrupt you in Kenny's spooning session if we come say hi.
Where's Kenny at today?
He had to cancel out on the flight. He had another event that's going on.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
No,
Kenny probably
Rob's still
Kenny probably won't be on screen anymore, just in chat if he chooses to.
Okay.
I gotcha.
Hope Kenny's
But,
okay.
okay. Rob is still coming as far as I know. He should be hopefully he has the crooked what is it? The crooked crow. That
Zany can room with us, babe.
I want to look at that.
No,
when
Zany
I
has
see
a
it.
room already. Zany has a room. He has to find his spooning part. I mean, his roommate for the trip.
there's not going to be enough room in my car, especially if I do get the jukebox done by then. I have no idea how I'm going to transport that if I do have it done. I want to have at least all electronics done so I can have it play music.
Why not rent a U-Haul?
Because I'm already stretching my funds really, really
Oh.
thin. Because I'm doing 3 payments a month on my car. I want to have that car paid off this year.
Yeah.
Because it just hit 80,000 miles.
I want to do
And it's all-
go ahead.
We're flying.
Oh, no.
What'd
I
you
want to
say
do
for?
a claw machine. I'm trying to convince him to print out a claw machine, have candy and like filament samples and stuff in it.
You're gonna make a big one?
Epic.
Yeah,
Like
it's
a
gonna
full
be.
size.
I want it to be at our booth for people to use.
Perfect.
Oh, the kitty.
Nice.
Kitty
We'll
can.
slap a
Funny.
rigged sign on it.
Urso.
Have it run Marlin.
Yeah.
I want to do that. You know that claw machine that's human size? I want to do that.
We are not 3D printing a.
No, not us. Like I want to go to a place that has one. Like a human size claw machine.
I
They-
watched
I think they have them.
I've seen a
Yeah, they have
video
them in,
on
like, Japan.
the modern day claw machine. You know how they never pick up nothing and they let go. I've seen
Yeah.
a video explaining that the more money you put in it, the tighter the sensors get that hold that arm, so it will grab harder and harder based on how much money plug in the machine over and over and over. It explained how it works and everything.
Hmm.
Rigged.
Basically, yeah.
Always. Yeah.
Hashtag rigged.
Yeah, so always
That's
play
good.
after somebody quits after putting a couple bucks in.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's your best time.
I used to like the one that's got the money and you drop in a coin and it pushes it to the edge. Those are
Mhm.
cool.
Those are
You
pushers.
might win a ton of money.
They
Imagine
make
those
those
with the maker chips.
Oh, that would
That'd
be
be fun.
cool.
Oh.
Put your maker
That's an
chip in.
idea, especially Colorado. Close. Somebody could cart one from Vegas, an old machine like that, and throw some maker chips in there. That would be interesting.
Yeah,
And then there
that
was
would
stockpile
be.
maker chips in there. Somebody needs to talk
I-
to Casey Kevin. I need to reach out to
Just
Kevin.
get one and do it for money.
That would be an idea. No, that's an idea. Put your maker chip in there, and it would just be a giant pile of maker chips that have been put in there, and it would just keep cycling them through. I like
And
that.
get one of
idea.
those one of those columns, made out of maker chips.
Maker
Mhm.
chips, yeah.
Yeah, then have it set in the middle. Yeah, then somebody knocks
Yeah.
it over. I like that
Oh.
idea. Oh, Zadie, I like that idea.
Have a price
Oh,
for
man.
it too.
Maybe for Printopia.
That's an
We're
idea.
flying to Colorado.
Printopia.
David,
Yeah.
how you doing?
Yeah, we are flying. That's the problem. Problem
Maybe
is
have
flying.
a price on top of that stack, and then let people buy a maker coin, and then so they can put the maker coin inside, and then if it's their maker coin, what flips it over and it falls into the bucket, the price and the winner. I don't know.
Get some candy.
You know?
Candy.
Yeah, big plushy animal.
A roll of
There you go.
a roll
Print
of
what you need
filament.
to print.
A spool of filament.
There you go.
Oh, imagine if one of the maker chips is like gold, and if you can get that one in, you
Yeah,
get like
then you
a
win.
spool filament.
Yeah,
Those are
something like
giving me
that.
ideas.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of good
different-
ideas here.
Make
Yeah.
people pay maker chips instead of.
Yeah. Instead of handing them out for free, use it towards. I like.
We haven't
this
even
idea.
started building our build that we
Good
said we were going to
charity,
build.
like veterans or children hospital or humanity for habitats or whatever.
Yeah, some kind of a charity event. I like that idea. This is a very good
I
idea.
think we should do this. Like, I'm making the jukebox so people could, play some music on that. Imagine having
Mhm.
claw machine that's nearby. Like everything is have K2 in the area. Give them a top hat and monocle. Yeah.
Our big print will be
Yeah,
in
but-
Printopia.
I
Yeah,
think
I
you
really
should
like
not
this
use
idea.
maker chip from other people. We should make maker chips a majority of maker chips,
Yeah, printers all
right,
in
in
it.
one color, and then make like the gold one inside, and then the silver one,
Yeah.
and then the ×2 or something. And if you have let's say you pull out 100 maker chips, you can get a roll of filament or something, but
I
they have
like
to give
that.
you the chips back.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
'cause-
Yes, and then we can recycle the chips. I
Yeah.
like that idea, Matt.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
need to get this long. I could design those chips relatively quick.
I like this idea.
It's not
Yeah,
like
me
I've
too.
made.
It's
things
the
that I gotta
mechanism
make.
machine what needs to be done, but even the
Yeah.
machine, because it's flat, it should be able.
Yeah.
We should be able to print it.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you have a machine like a 500 by 500 by 500,
Or 420 by
Dave?
420 by 420.
Why 420?
yeah,
Two of them.
yeah, and then push the things together, right, and then have a little arm, what keeps pushing it outwards, the coins.
I gotta find a design for tonight anyway.
Or use a Core XY machine body and just. Oh, that would be a cool idea.
My head is just spinning with ideas right now. This is not.
I know.
This is
I
like-
love it. Like
Ooh,
I need to have all my gears in the back.
Another
Like when
idea.
ideas
Not good.
for me, just all of it.
How about a
But-
3D printed a pinball machine?
I want a pinball
Oh,
machine.
Joel.
That was my next build after the jukebox. I've been wanting a pinball
You
machine
wanna share
so
what you're
bad.
building? You want to share with them what we're going to be building?
And then
No, we're
instead
not.
of
not?
making the balls out of metal, I mean mostly the metal, but print them out of plastic or TPU or You know that they have a little bit bounce in it,
You can show them what I have.
like a rubber ball. You know, like what a flummy we call it in Germany, or you know, it's like
Yeah,
this rubber ball
I-
what you throw on the floor and then it bounces.
bouncy balls.
Yeah,
Our balls
the
are
pinball
bouncy.
machine.
The
So
balls that
I
bounce.
would think, yes, the balls are bouncing. You know, we have those all over the place. But what if it has a TPU outer
Henry,
part and the inside is ABS,
Yeah. Hmm.
and then you have your rigidity on the inside, and then you have your flex on the outside, and you have that weight which will allow it to.
Yeah.
That could be it.
Maybe
It's-
encapsulate in the TPU encapsulate a metal ball to have the
Yeah.
weight.
like a ball bearing or something. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like that. I would be hands down for like because I've been building stuff that I've always wanted as a kid. Suit of armor, a jukebox.
Yep.
I want a pinball machine so bad.
We can test the pinball machine really out. Instead of making one large one in the beginning, build one what's like
Oh, small one.
Remember,
Yeah.
small one like this. You know, like what we used to have as children in the 70s and 80s.
Yep. I know exactly what you're
Like the
talking about.
tabletop ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We need
Oh, I
some
love these
engineers,
ideas.
some designers. Please help us. Join
Yes,
us in our
please.
chat.
Zach
Oh, yeah.
designs teeth for a living. He should get a real pinball machine and stay away from cheap plastic garbage. I think he's in a class, an upper echelon of finances. He should buy something real.
yeah, but it's also one of those
They're
real
not
machines
cheap.
are $7,000.
Go
I
on
gotta buy a
marketplace,
house
look
first.
around. You might find something in your area.
Yeah,
for
some
a
of the
couple
older
grand.
ones are a couple like between
Maybe
700 and 5,000 is what I've seen.
Like that
Yeah.
at all.
Thing is, though, you gotta repair them, and a lot of time they smell like smoke, so you gotta clean out them because they be in bars, and
Yeah.
it's a work. I've looked at them. I have. It's just I don't have a lot of time. That's
Tim has 3 of them and he's repairing one. He's going to be doing a video on it soon. He's like updating all the internals so it has better LEDs, lights, and everything.
The ones they make out of TV sets look real interesting, and there's lots of videos on YouTube on them where they're made out of a TV screen. But
I know of Arcade One Up is making some that are like that. Yeah, Arcade One Up has some really good ones. But again, like I'm saving money for a very nice little warehouse that I can convert and make into a makerspace that's near
did you
Murph.
get my message?
So now that would be interesting if I could get a warehouse large enough and have like rooms like people like from around the world can come in and like kind of like a hotel almost, but like for makers for Murph.
All right.
That'd be fun.
Hey,
Like,
the simple thing is if you buy a warehouse, right? There's sometimes enough space inside that you can put a container inside, and you have a container, sleeping bunks or whatever inside,
Sleep on
toilets and all that. I mean, one container per person, I would say.
Yeah.
Unless people want to bunk up.
Living in Vegas my whole life, I wanted to get a Keno machine. You know, where it has the multiple games on the screen. You touch which one you want to play. Yeah, I always wanted one of those. I wanted a really cool slot machine. Well, around 2 years ago, a friend of my brother's in Front Nevada gave him a couple, and he gave them to me. They were in beautiful condition. They had batteries dead on the control board, so I replaced the batteries, resoldered them, no big deal, got them working. I kept them for a couple months, and I sold them. I'm like, okay, now that I got them, what am I going to do with them? I'm like, do I stick them in the house and plug them in all the time and put my own money in it? It's better to want than have, because once I had them, it's like, okay, now what do I do?
Yeah.
But I did make an arcade
I'm not like that.
out of an old TV set. It's got like 5,000 games on it, asteroids and all that stuff. It's really cool. I'll keep it forever. I'll never get rid of it. But yeah.
Literally, what is mine in this house, right, is my printers, my clothes what I have upstairs, and the TV's what I have here, and my computers, and that's all what I have. Everything else is just, my filament and all what. That's mine, of course.
If
But
you guys, Matt,
Yeah.
if you and your wife get in a fight and she kicks you out the front door and closes the door, everything in the house is hers. You have the shoes and what you're wearing. She's just letting you use it.
And then I'll just give the
Uh,
T1 Pro away.
I don't think it will come to that point. I love it too much.
Keep her happy, Matt. All you got to do is just keep her happy.
Good boy.
Yeah,
Terry,
Bill-
I'll take that printer.
No. And
I'll
Terry's on
volunteer
this-
as tribute.
I swear she is on the plan. She has. I know one day I'm going to come home and there's going to be no T1 Pro here. And there'll be some other printer that I said I wanted. She's like, you said you wanted this printer.
You like, where's my T1 Pro?
And I'll be like, where's my
Gabe will
dog on
come home
T1
one
Pro?
day and there's the neighbor's
Zach
going to
has
be
it.
visiting. He's like, "What are you doing here?" "Oh, I'm working on the printer for your wife."
Exactly. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Name will be Tyrone too. Damn it.
Not Tyrone.
Yeah, they're evil.
Hey, Red Light, how you doing today?
Oh man. Oh, armor. Also,
I mean, Jack.
So Dave, this Warhammer that's printing in my room right now,
Mhm.
I'm absolutely terrified of actually being hit by it.
Oh.
Well, put it somewhere safe.
Because I made the 4 spikes that are in it. It's going to have a steel rod through each of them. So it's going to be 100%. It's going to be 100% infill, or not
I
infill.
feel-
It's going to be like 40 perimeter walls. So all that strength is there.
That didn't
Inside
curl?
those spikes.
40 walls that didn't curl on you?
Really?
No, well, it's not actually 40 walls. The spikes are,
Oh, okay,
About-
okay. Gotcha.
yeah. But because so it makes it fully solid. Because I want
Ladies and
this to be
gentlemen,
able.
we've got a new guest popping in.
Oh,
What's going on, buddy? How
Howdy,
you
howdy.
doing?
hey!
How we doing? Long time no see you on screen.
I haven't seen you before, have I?
Let me move you over here where I can see you.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
And
I recognize you, but I just don't court. How do you pronounce your name?
It's C. Gorecki Designs, previously known as Mayhem 83 OG.
Okay, I recognize your face. I just don't recognize the name with the face.
Yeah, no, I rebranded to bring everything under one name as far as the 3D printing business and the streaming business. So
I think I've called you
linking both
CG
together.
Designs before. I kind of skip over most of the letters.
Yeah. It's all good. But how's everybody doing?
Oh, pretty good.
Try and get the AI singer to pronounce your username correctly.
Go wreck E.
Go Recky.
Go Rec E.
Go Recky.
Yeah, it's
It's like Go Ricky, but Go Recky.
Yeah.
where is my
So, in regards to the T1 Pro, I know Need It Make It did some fan duct testing on it.
I hate that.
So, I actually, you can hate it all day. I printed out 3 of the, I think it's 6 fan ducts to do my own testing on them. Somebody else I know in our Discord actually is testing them right now, Liam, and he's using the 3, but there's 2 different variations on the 3. I believe one gives a better flow rate or higher flow rate than the other, but I'm really interested in this one with the 6. And it's designed to go around the nozzle and cause like a vortex effect. So,
Does it make it quieter?
oh god, her quiet. It's the problem with the T1 Pro is it's so fast the filaments can't keep up even when you're using high speed. So the cooling's just not there. So it's just trying to find a better cooling duct to really take full advantage of the ridiculous speeds this thing does. We actually printed, Terry was waving it around earlier, Bearded Printers tomb with silk filament and just standard PLA here. This box took
great.
9 hours. Just took 9 hours to print this whole box, and it's a total of 4 different pieces. And the inside actually is supposed to be a dice tower, but I didn't realize that till after. I said, "Why is there so many other files?" There's more components that go on the inside when it's not just the box, but you could use it as the box. And she's printing one now on the
myself.
A1 Mini for herself because she tried to steal my box that I printed in the pretty purple and gold. So she's printing one in just gold right now
Why is that working?
on the A1 Mini, and that's taking 9 hours for one part. So
I have a question. Is it possible for a computer to brick on
big
you?
difference with the profiles for the silk on the Bambu versus the T1 Pro.
I would
Night
say
and day.
red light. I would say Luban, but if you can't afford to buy Luban, Matt, what do you recommend to chop a model and print it big? If you can't afford Luban,
Luban is the only program, as far as I know, what does it.
well, you can use any slicer to cut models, and you can still.
Yeah, any slice
Yeah.
will cut models, but you don't get the keys.
You can get the intersectors, but you have to get the tolerances right, and it's all testing at that point. So you're not going to get it as good as Luban.
Oh, sugar snaps. My headphones died.
Oh, can you grab that? You want me to grab it?
Take care, Jeff. Have a great day.
You don't want to grab it?
Have a good one.
I grabbed those drinks.
You sure you don't want to grab it? I'll go grab it because it's going to be cool. Everybody can see it. I don't think anybody has too many people have these yet. I'll be back. It arrived.
God save me.
Greg Designs, what have you been up to?
There we go.
Okay. What have you been up to? What's new with you?
Brick designs.
What?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you.
What's new? Can't hear you.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Can I open it?
Good.
Address?
Address?
Yeah, I know, I got it here. Give me it.
Can't hear you.
Now you're frozen.
Yeah, he was talking when he came in. Can't hear you. Down by your mic, you got an up arrow. Click on the up arrow, and maybe you picked the wrong setting or something.
What's in the bag?
It's a novel.
All right.
Oh, the CHT.
Yeah, this is that new one.
Then trash.
Yeah, the Micro Swiss CHT. I love these things. Love the Flowtex.
Hey, my computer just bricked.
It's in a 0.06 to really get the max flow.
There you go, Red Light. If you get a hold of Lou Chen regarding Luban, tell him you're a friend, online friend of mine, and you've been to my house before and you came to Vegas. Maybe he'll give you a discount.
If not, it's still worth the money.
How's that?
You can buy Luban for a month. I think it's 20 or 25 pounds or US dollars. And then after a month, then you don't need it anymore. Then you can,
Do
stop
they
the
have
payment.
don't they have a trial when you first download it?
No trial anymore.
Hey, non
The thing is, with Luban, once you pay for it, and you stop paying for it, and then after, let's say, a year again, you use it again, and you pay again for a month, the second month will add it to you. So if you pay for 5 years, the program is yours. So if you keep using the same email.
Okay. There's a few videos on YouTube about using this and that. Matt German knows a lot about lube amps, so you could always message him and he can possibly help you out for a small fee, probably.
No,
Throw him a couple bucks.
no.
Not
I do
required.
free.
Not required, but the donations always help people out.
Well, there we go. That's working now.
Welcome back, sir.
You have sound?
I don't know.
Yeah, I got sound, and also in the background.
Oh no.
Did go Rocky? Is his working yet?
Maybe. Can you hear me yet?
Yes, there you go.
Hey!
Put you on a big screen. What have you been up to? What's going on? What's new?
Been trying to design stuff. Slowly getting there. I would pull stuff out, but it's all packed up in totes in the kitchen because I just got home a little bit ago from a vendor event. I do have a large trash can that I enlarged from a file that I made to go along with the raccoons that Built Overbot designed. So you've
Right
got
on.
the trash can for the trash pandas.
Hello.
Other than that, just printing for vendor events, really.
All right.
Getting ready to start printing parts for the Voron that I won in November. And
Maybe
yeah.
yours should be done before Dave.
Very nice.
My Voron's like just like punching bag.
Yeah, because it's sitting there as a
Yeah,
decoration.
I think I'm
We'll see
Voron.
if I don't hear from the guy Sunday because somebody posted up on Facebook Marketplace up for sale or trade a P1S with 2 AMS units plus a bunch of extra stuff, BICU, Big Tree Tech accessories and whatnot. And so I did offer up the Voron kit in as trade for that because having that type of a printer helps my business, and I can get it home, plug it in, and it'll work, and I don't have to sit here and build anything. So plus the option for 8 colors or saving money and buying a P1S by itself down the road and swapping one of those AMSs over would be nice too.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he doesn't get back to me by Sunday, then I will be ordering the ASA and start printing parts for it.
Oh, you messaged him. He didn't respond. You're just hoping he hasn't got back.
Oh no, we went back and forth. Originally, he was like, "Oh well, it's not going to be a 1-for-1 trade," and I was like, "Why? It's a $1,200 kit. Yeah, it's a pretty fair trade and whatnot." And so after some back and forth and sending him a link and all that stuff, and him doing a little bit more research on his end,
Yeah.
it's something that he's got to think about. And it's been a day or two now, so I'll give it till Sunday.
Bless you.
Yeah, I've been selling on Marketplace for years, and things eventually sell. It may take a while, but I've always sold everything I've ever listed.
For what he's posted, he's asking $800 for the P1S 2 AMS units, and both AMS units have all the desiccant stuff, housings printed in all inside there with a hydrometer. He's got a bunch of Panda accessories for it from BICU. So yeah, it's a pretty fair trade. As much as I would love to build a Voron, having another printer that I can just plug in and go would drastically help me, especially ramping up, within a week before a vendor event where it's like, oh, I need this or I need this. These floppy hearts from Beard the Printer. I put these on the A1 last night with 12 hours to print 2 of them with the hopes of them being done before I left this morning, they were not. So, just being able to have the extra printers, because right now it's just the A1 and the P1S. I do have a Sunloop Plus that I need to finish modifying. I need to extend wire harnesses on it for the micro probe for the leveling, and then tidy up or print the electronics bay and just tidy it all up, and then I'll have that going. And then eventually that will get the Enraged Rabbit care feeder that Stephen Poole gifted me. So, and that's got 9 runs on it.
Dale McCormick, thank you very much for the donation on PayPal. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
The dog wants to say. The dog's in. Actually, he's out in the kitchen right now.
Right now, we've got 60 people watching, 13 on Twitch, and the rest on YouTube. Please smash the like button. Consider subscribing and sharing.
But yeah, no.
And the other aspect of that trade. Well,
Hey,
nice.
I recognize
like
that.
I would know that one. Yeah.
Z for
It's a
Zelda.
Z one. It's a Z for somebody. But yeah, K2 Kevin released this also to actually hold on to your maker chips for more rugged box. And yeah, we did it in that PEI, or was it PEO? No, this is H1H, sorry, H1H board, where it does the cool little design on the outside. So we'll see how long this lasts. Bottom's regular. And yeah, don't put your fingers on the build plate. That's really obvious right there. Do not stick your fingers on the build plate.
Oh, wow.
I wonder who would ever do that. What
I don't
type
know
of...
who would do that, Zadie. I don't know who does that. Not me. It's not me.
Like, I wonder who also puts their face on their build plates too. It's almost like karma.
You didn't sleep well that night, did you, Zadie? I know you went to bed just having nightmares about build plates being touched.
3D printing pilot, how you been, bud?
Yeah, no, I woke up in code, so I'm like, no.
Here's that's not the link. We shared the link back out.
Where's those?
There's so much stuff that needs to be made. Because I've made over 3,000 maker chips so far.
Is it going to be enough? So we keep thinking that 500 is fine, and that blew right through in the first day.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be, especially how large. I'm pretty sure Murph is going to be much larger than.
Than last year's. Last year's was big, and I was kind of impressed with the size. And now they're saying it's going to be even bigger for this one. Oh yeah, this is going to be so much fun.
Yeah, it's going to be my first year there, so hopefully.
Oh, you're going to love it. Oh, you love if you like it. Trust me, if you like the Midwest and Earthtopia, as I call it, 3D Printopia, which formerly Earth. I don't know why we had to switch the name. PCP. Anyway, the Rocky Mountain one is probably twice the size, almost 3 times. It's massive. Tor, you've been to one, right?
I was at Rocky Mountain last year.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a big boy compared to the other two.
Yeah, thank you.
Not as big as I think it's not as big as Sanjay Mortimer's, but I haven't been to that one, so I can't compare.
I didn't want to go last year, the first year, but I went and I had fun.
Yeah, I dragged Terry along to the first one. And then after that, she was like,
now I understand.
When are we going to the next one?
Well, did you see that they announced Murph early this year?
Yep.
I am so happy that they announced it so it's like it's literally months ahead and they announced it, which is absolutely incredible, which I'm excited about.
Did you read that?
I'm pretty sure I'm going to get 3 tables, hopefully, this year.
So out of all the maker chips, Zach, whose do you think was the coolest?
Ours, of course.
Ours was lame.
He has a point. No, I'm kidding. I get. I personally think the one that lit up was the best.
There was one that lit up. Whose was that?
What on, Scott?
I can't remember. But you pushed in the middle and it lit up.
Shenanigans 3D.
Was it?
Oh,
Was it Shenanigans?
I know he was designing one. I don't know if it made it anywhere, but I do know that he designed one.
Yeah, I saw it there. Kevin had it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want this. But,
Yeah, I think
I'll
he.
have-
I don't think he made it to the event, but I think he mailed some of them out to Tech Deeper or Kevin.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Kevin had.
Thank you for the follow on Twitch.
I'm stuck between Uncle.
Tide.
Yeah, my Uncle Buck, the one that's
the
the actual
spinning.
the fidget
Yep.
spinner one, and then the one that's actually K2 Kevin's that's actually clear all the way through with the lattice work. So it actually has lattice work inside and it's transparent. And that's K2
That was
Kevin.
Oh wow,
Kevin.
that's cool.
Yeah, so his is see-through with really nice designs and patterns of infill. And he wouldn't tell me how he did it. He said it's a trade secret. So
You should know how to do it. Print slow on the translucent filaments, and then
that's
block it
clearer
out
than-
for each of the infills.
That's way clearer than I've ever seen it printed. So I want to know what he used. He said it's a special technique. I'll pick his brain next
print-
time.
Oh,
Yeah, slowly.
Kevin. Hey,
Yeah,
speak
slow
of the
down.
devil. Speak of the devil. Look who's in chat.
Uh-oh. Is it? Lies, all lies.
Appreciate you, Kevin.
Hey,
Jim, I begged and pleaded. You said nope, wouldn't tell me. So, but yeah, I got plenty of our box. I got the box ready for the event, plus our other stack that goes inside. There's another one that you can print that fits inside of the Polymaker box. I just have to now print a whole rack load more of the chips. A lot more chips. I think I'm gonna need 2,000.
Give the camera a minute.
Oh, that's cool.
I love it.
I love that.
Oh, that is cool. Love it. What's the name? You have to give it a name though. Just Piranha Matte Take. Nope, we've lost Matt's audio. Matt, we've lost your audio.
Can't hear Matt.
Nope.
I got all
Sorry.
these filled
There it is.
with
Wow.
chips.
They look heavy the way you set them down. I've seen it thud.
Yeah, no, they're all filled. 2,000 chips here.
Oh, good. So
Who's that for?
new maker.
Yep.
It
And
looks
then
like
I
New
have
Maker's logo.
I have mine. I have 2,000 more of mine in there. I'm also redesigning my maker chip. Again.
Zach, how much you charging people to do maker chip for?
I'm not charging.
Oh God.
Oh, we need 2,000.
No, I didn't want to. I don't expect
You need
it to print
2,000?
it. No, I need a cooler design. You know, ours is lame. Ours was a lame
ours is
one.
not lame.
Ours is lame.
We can do our. I like the
Ours was lame.
I like
Come
colorful
on.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I like the color scheme of ours. I just thought ours was really lame.
We were the beginning.
Of course,
We
you're
gotta
going to
do
be
it.
doing more, Kevin. You're
Yeah,
the
see?
father of it.
Ours is lame. Ours was very plain with the QR code. But yeah, I need something better than
It's
that for
sparkle.
this
It
year.
sparkles.
Yeah, and it's got the cool H1H plate on it.
Don't
But-
you have the logo? Your logo
Yeah.
you can put in on it?
Yeah, do an AI design.
yeah, that's what I was thinking
That's what I
about
told him
doing,
to do.
but I want to keep it to 4 colors.
Oh.
I want to keep it to 4 colors and not go crazy.
That's
Yeah.
that's just
I wanna
based
get the
on
focus again.
your prompt that you give it. Tell it you only want it in
That's nice.
XYZ.
Focus. Yeah,
How
and
many
even
colors?
has a little brim.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3,
little
4,
brim.
5, 6 colors.
Yeah.
See?
My
Seven.
logo in the top corner there would be hard to do. There's so many different colors on it.
Yeah, when I
So,
tried ours as an AI, it was 19 different colors. I'm like, no, we don't do that. We can't do that.
How do I get the
Hey,
thing?
What?
Well, if you have a lithophane, you
want
don't
me to
have
design?
that problem. CMYK.
I mean,
See, Matt, that would be a
Okay.
genius move.
Press me.
you can keep them nice and simple and still be nice and clean.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Or you can also reverse it.
Ooh.
Hey, Royal
Actually,
Mummy, how you doing?
Kevin,
Those look good.
I actually have
Hello, Da Vinci.
a few NFC chips that I've designed and made all too.
Yeah, you can always be sneaky and add the little NFC tags in them.
There you go, Matt.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm designing, a lithophane puzzle.
And that's in
Well, it
Luban,
will-
right? Yeah, you got that in Luban.
Yeah.
Right? So Red
Yeah,
Light, if you're
that's
still
cool.
watching, he's using Luban for this. I think
Hold
Red
on.
Light's probably still here. He's in his garage working.
I know me.
That's how it looks in white. So you have to puzzle it together and then put a light through it. Well, I have a light bar, so I can put it on the light bar and I can see it what I'm doing when I puzzle it together. So that's my idea.
Oh, I think
So-
that looks awesome.
Here's one that I'm still doing test on for another maker.
For blazing.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy how many like different chips I've designed for different people already. Wow, why does it seem darker now? Even though I opened up the light.
Zach after
Yeah,
dark.
no.
I don't know.
Ooh, yes.
Come
Come
And
to the
then
light.
this is from the Maker Hive. If the Maker Space
That-
here.
That looks
This
nice.
this has an NFC chip in it. Funny enough.
Can I use A1?
Yeah. Oh, and also here's the one. Hey, do you remember Lee Marie?
Of
No,
course.
who are they?
No idea who they are.
Yeah, no,
Never
Jeremy.
heard of those
Keto,
people.
yeah, never. Yeah, no. There's that dabbing lion that he gave me to make.
These
Yeah,
bodies on there.
That.
Baker Mine.
Hey, I have a bunch of them. Like I have a whole bunch here and more here. Did you see Pezla's? Hers as well.
No, I haven't. Oh,
No, I've never seen it.
nice.
Nice.
Man,
I don't know
and
if
the
any-
filament she used, I love what her filament she used because it's partially translucent. Then Medic Vince made a good one. K2, of course, he has some amazing ones. This one, I love his, but
What's the,
his doesn't.
what's the recommended diameter on all maker chips?
40 millimeters and 3 millimeters thick. I think.
What's
I'll
the
write it
nozzle
down.
size? You're doing 0.2 on all those? 0.4? All right.
Yeah, the only one that I did a 0.4 or 2 in was Lee Marie's, which they gave me literally like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. But Dave,
What?
if you
Are
want
you
me
okay,
to make
Dave?
you one,
Your cat have gas or what? Make it weird.
0.2, Zach. 0.2. I can't stand you right now. 0.2.
how good does
Why?
it look though? How good does it look?
I'm not commenting on how well it looks. I'm talking about the time. It's not about the quality. It's about how long this took to print.
How long?
Oh my god, it was like 14 hours for a sheet. Good God, what am I
At least
doing?
you did a sheet and you didn't do one.
No, oh god, no. We did a
No.
couple sheets
No, no.
for him, but it was like, I'm like, yeah, sure, we got it, no problem. These shouldn't take long. And then somebody goes, not a 0.2 millimeter nozzle needed with these.
What do I do
I'm a
now?
man of my words. So I'm like, all right, fine. What happened? What's going on?
Well, Dave, do you want me to actually design yours?
Sure.
Where do
I'll
we-
be more than happy to take whatever design you think would be best for us. I love our song. I really do.
What program are you using to design in, Zach?
So I've actually I've been using Photoshop and exporting those as SVGs and then bringing those into Bamboo or Tinkercad, extruding it and then layering it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I love Photoshop. I love my Photoshop.
I love Photoshop.
Man, I look like a sinister villain right now. Like
You're doing a dark
Yeah.
cave lair that you need to be giving out orders to somebody to take out somebody.
Who wants a tumbler?
Like, yes. Let's make Dave swim with the fishies. Meanwhile, let's take him to Shed's Aquarium because he needs to get out some.
No, I need to get some lobster for Terry. That's what
I need
we
to go to Maine.
Oh God, I said the Maine lobster, didn't I? Oops,
Yes.
my fault.
We need to go to Maine. I love Maine lobster.
I've been watching Jacob Knowles recently.
Yeah, weekend.
You
Yeah,
guys seen that?
yep,
The lobster fisherman.
yeah, I love him.
Love him.
Love him.
I want to be
Look,
his best
okay,
friend.
so some of those lobster rolls look really good.
The mutated lobster with the one claw that had another claw.
I don't care if
pinched
someone
out
Oh
of it.
eat
yeah,
it.
I just saw that one the other day.
Matt, is there any tutorials out there for Luban or a PDF? So if Red Light buys it, and said, "Well, I want to size up a model," he can watch something and kind of give him an idea what to do.
The
and how to do
videos,
it.
the videos out there.
Yes.
Top of my head, I do not know where, but just put in Luban cut mode. You know how to cut.
Nice.
That's
ABS.
Also, you get help from
Yeah, I'm really
people
annoyed
on the Luban
because-
Facebook website.
There's like a random band that didn't get purged midway through the print.
Oh,
You can see right here
Huh.
the random band that
Yeah.
kind of didn't purge through. So I'm reprinting it right now.
Zach is burning up someone's electricity. So, fun fact, I don't pay for electricity.
obviously that's what I thought.
I just paid mine yesterday. It's starting to go back up. Not looking at
BGE is insane. Farmer Gas Electric is insane.
I'm absolutely terrified, like what my electricity bill once I have my own place. I've never had an electric bill.
Oh,
Out of the 12 years I've been living by myself, no, 13 years, I've never paid for electricity because it's all included. So I am terrified.
In the summertime, mine's $400 or $500 a month. And I
Yeah,
forget what
that-
my gas bill is right now. My gas bill is what, $200 or $300 in the wintertime. Power goes down, gas goes up. So
yeah.
My
Terry.
gas is nothing. My power
Ours
bill
is
right now is like
318.
250.
yeah.
Terry's mad about 318 in the 3-story.
Yeah, because when I used to pay $119, then we moved here.
When we
and now
lived in an
it's $318.
apartment versus house, huge difference.
And then we got a water bill for like
Oh,
a whole bunch of money every 3 months.
yeah, paying your bills when you're not on an all-inclusive is very different.
Water bill, sewer bill, garbage bill.
Yeah.
There's many bills.
You ever see the water bill where it's like you've disposed of more water than you've taken in? And I'm like, wait, where'd the water come from? Why are you charging me so much damn money?
I'll show them your messed up
Oh,
bench.
I had a pipe burst and my basement flooded. The graph for my okay, here's your past 12 months was like, okay, here's everything else is like all normal going up and down. Here's where the water main broke. Like,
Oh.
Yeah.
That seems about right.
My water bill is usually 35 to 40 a month, usually around 35 every month.
Yeah, it's about the
Wait.
same.
It's one something, isn't it?
It's 120, but we're billed every 3 months.
Oh yeah.
So to divide that, about $40 a month. Stop taking so much long showers, woman.
You take longer showers than I do.
Maybe I have to I have more of me to clean.
So this maker chip, I'm trying to figure. I think he used a tricolor on his, but doggone! Oh my gosh, it is horrible.
Yeah, you're
lighting
just
here.
in the darkness. You're light. There we go. Light's coming back.
Yeah, but it's like a
printed vision?
tricolor. Yeah, I love how
Cool.
it looks. Like the camera's not doing it justice. I'll
You
promise
can
you
see
that.
it kind of fading in and out. Yeah.
Yeah, but it is so colorful. Like there's greens, blues, purples, all in that one car. I'm pretty sure it's a tricolor.
Image of a.
And I want to know what filament they used because I want to implement that color into my like next gen maker chips.
Aha.
Yeah.
I see you have gloop in front of you. That's why.
Gloop?
Don't
Gloop?
sniff the gloop.
I thought about drinking it. It's grape flavored.
No sniffing the gloop.
Don't everyone
Don't sniff
that's
the gloop.
viewing. Do not drink it.
Do not drink it. Do not sniff it. It's very bad for you, but
Terrible.
very good for Prince. I'll hold anything.
And when you get it in your
Incredibly
hands
strong.
and it's dry, it peels off really
Yep.
super easy. It's like Elmer's glue would.
Yep, it's just a lot more chemically
Chemically
bad
weld
for
your
your
parts
health.
together.
All chemicals have odors. You don't need to open them up and smell them and see what damage you can cause your body in the next couple months or a couple years from now. Yeah.
Don't vape it. Oh my gosh.
I
Yeah,
can
I
confirm, don't vape.
Nanopolymer. Yeah, don't
Nanopolymer.
vape the nanopolymer.
We've had
Bottles
somebody.
Yeah,
pack
it's
up a long-
really, really easy to get them mixed up with a vape bottle. So
Yep.
just keep them away from each other.
Yeah, I almost made that
put it on a
mistake a month
cereal?
ago. I haven't vaped since about 11 o'clock last night. I'm chewing on a toothpick, if you've noticed. And normally, wherever I go, my vape pipe is in my hand, like it's part of my body.
Yep.
Right.
I haven't had a cigarette in like 3.5, 4 years since I got COVID.
Congratulations. Smoking is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, also, I forgot I made this guy's chip as well. Wait for focus.
Focus.
Oh, good.
Focus.
Just push Prince JPP.
Oh, you do have JPPs.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I did his.
I need to figure out what I want to do for my personal one. I already know what I need to do for my work one.
Also, this one right above it, that's the original design I had, and I didn't like it.
Oh, looks good.
Yeah, I smoked 2 packs of cigarette a day most of my life, and like 10 years ago, I started vaping. Cigarettes stink. It smells up your clothes. It stinks up your house. If you vape like strawberry or whatever flavor, it dissipates in the air. You don't smell it in the room. It doesn't stink up your clothes. It doesn't give you bad breath. So there's plus and minuses, but anything other than air that goes in your body obviously is bad for you for one reason or another. So if you can avoid doing both, that's awesome. But vaping is less about the two evils. You know, you got to do one or the other. I'd say vape, don't smoke. But yeah.
yeah, that's exactly what my doctor said. I said I stopped smoking cigars a while ago, and she goes, but you're still vaping." She goes, "I'm glad you're vaping and not smoking cigars or cigarettes,
Yeah.
but I prefer you stop vaping altogether."
And then cigars you don't inhale, but you still get throat cancer and stuff
Yep.
from it. But then again, you can live a perfect life and you go to Walmart and get hit in the parking lot by somebody texting while driving. And it's like, wow, you're laying there on the ground, taking your last breath, thinking, damn, and I could have been smoking all this time. And I got hit by a car. Jeez. So.
So back to the maker chip thing. So my maker chip, I actually use as a business card. The QR code goes to a link tree, and it's got my Etsy store on there.
Well,
my
hold it up
Twitch,
so we can see it, so people watching can scan it.
my Twitch, my business Facebook page, all the socials
Pause it so we can.
are on that.
Very cool.
But because I did that, when I went to my D&D group and showed it off to my friends, one of my the people I play with, he's a photographer, and he had me to design one for him, and it's a lens cover. So that's what the cutouts are for. and I don't have a final version up on me, but it's got the QR code on the back of his to go to his website for photography stuff. But they're fantastic. Got to collect them all whenever I'm able to make it to an event. I'll be grabbing all the chips I can get my hands on.
You'll be getting your song too.
That too.
Yeah. Things though, if you actually could send me the link that corresponds with your QR code, I'm tying the links on the QR codes to songs for the jukebox build.
Hey guys, we've got
yeah.
the 3D printing pilot. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, Tom.
Hey,
How you been?
What's up?
Thank you for stopping in.
How's everyone doing?
Real good, sir.
Yeah, good.
really good.
What's new with y'all?
Not at all. These were
Chainmail.
printed for my filament cutter head, my box turtle.
Awesome.
Ooh, box turtle.
But yeah, no.
How'd your show go? Got a question here from Build Overbot.
Oh, there's a cat.
Oh, hey there, Bob. The show did good. For those who don't know, this is a monthly show at a small, like, little health drink / shake place. We had
Here's
1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey, that guy
5,
makes.
6, 7 or 8 vendors this morning.
What's your first name?
Chris.
Chris. Okay. It's easy for me to call you Chris than to pronounce your title.
It's all good. But yeah, we did good. Sold a bunch of Bob's keychains, which are fantastic. Always do fantastic. And then the figures from the Kit Kiln is a big hit at the show. So the Star Wars Kit Kiln, and just a bunch of the keychains from Built Over Butt. His keychains I sell at $5 each, or 5 for $20. So buy 4 get 1 free, or buy 5, buy 4 get 1 free.
Mhm.
And I don't have it. Well, actually, yeah. And I've got a bunch of these hex bins that he also designed, and just all the different keychains just go inside, and it makes it super easy for shows. They nest within each other, and they just look great when you have a whole bunch of different colors all set up on the table.
Look who we got in chat, guys. Astroprinter. Liam. Hey, Liam. What's going on, man?
I have probably almost half of my 8-foot table is hex bins with Built Over Box keychains. So
Very nice. Tom, what's going on, buddy? What have you been up to? What's new? A lot going on TikTok.
So a lot of going on actually. First of all, we lost TikTok, at least for now. So I had to try and find different platforms. So I'm
It
working.
only went down for 8 hours and came back up. Did it go down again?
I know it hasn't come back. What do you know?
Yeah, it was only down
Yeah.
for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Not that I know of, because we were talking about it. Not me or my wife has it. This app is paused due to current US legal requirements. I'm looking at my phone.
Are you on Android or?
Yeah, Android, and she's on iPhone, and none of us has it.
Yeah, because we got I got an email on the work account because I get all the TikTok messages there too, and it was like 18 hours as it went down. Hey, we're back, and then like 10 hours, 15 hours later, we got
So
another
even
email
if I
saying
try
the
everything
shop is back.
TikTok-wise, even if I tried CapCut and stuff like that to edit stuff, even on my PC, it says due to new legal whatever requirements in the US, you can't. I don't know how then.
Yeah, it only went down for like 8 hours the day that it went down, and then it came back up.
I can show
If you
you all the
uninstall and
apps.
install it
There,
again.
yeah,
Mrs. Lee
look,
Marie said if you deleted
I don't
the
know.
app, you're not
Reboot
able
your
to get
phone,
it back.
reboot your phone or something.
there it
I don't
is.
know, it's working.
Says there in due to legal in the US.
Yeah, it's working.
Oh, so you uninstalled it then? You deleted the app. So because you deleted it, you're not able to get it
Yeah.
back at this time.
Yeah, you have to have it still on your phone.
So I don't know. Anyway, I'll see if I can sideload it later. What
Try it
else?
on your
Also,
Did you try to
logging
go on
in
your
on your
computer?
computer.
Pull it up on your computer. Open your app up on your computer.
just let's see. I know that the app on my computer is not working at all. The other app, the CapCut, but it could be that the TikTok itself might work.
Huh.
Anyway, I'll just sideload it. But I was trying to find some other places, so I opened my YouTube account. That's my new YouTube account. But basically, I have no followers, so I'm working on that. But back to like 3D printing, I have few new designs I made, and I released them already. So the first thing was a 3D printed Valentine's Day card, and I'm calling it Mega Pack because I made multiple of them, and I'm going to continue design them and upload them, but it just takes so long. So for now we have 5. They're all 3D printed, so very thin. The hinge is also 3D printed, and basically it's a filament. You just slide the filament, and it's multicolor, and you can add it like this version. You can change the writing, but other versions, for example, this one, Happy Valentine's Day, and
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
That's amazing.
so I made multiple of those, and it's on. I think it's on both MakerWord and also printables if you're into that.
Very nice.
So we have 5 of those designs. I'm gonna continue to update them until we'll have like a lot of them. So they're pretty cool. They're pretty easy to print. Not a lot of plastics there. Filament. I also got a new like lavalier style mic. So I'm working. I have so much stuff. I don't even know what to show you first. So I'm working. I wanted to like also be able to do like interviews and stuff. So I designed this like basically like a mic handle, whatever, and then you take the lavalier mic and slides into it, and then it's a mic. But then I was like, yeah, and I also had like smooth version and one version with like a fuzzy skin. Yeah, it's textured, but it's fuzzy skin, which is pretty cool. And then I was like, maybe I can do it like better. So I had one version with my logo on it, which is pretty cool. But then I was like, I can do better than that. So I designed the flag system.
Hold on, Tom. I got to bring somebody in the back room. It's going to take you out of full screen, and then I'll make you big
Fair
again.
enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, Zach is here. Go on, Zach.
Hey,
Hey!
Hey!
There we go. Now we're back.
So, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a flag for it. So I made this flag, and I made like magnetic interchangeable like tiles here that you can put like your logo in, and when you put it with the mic and with the cover, it basically like look like a news style
really
mic. So
I
you can
love
do like
it.
interviews, whatever. And I'm gonna use it in my channel, and I'm gonna take it to Murph and whatever. And
that's awesome.
those are the tiles. So I've been working on that. So yeah,
That's nice.
So from a small design, it became like multiple designs, and I haven't released it yet, but probably in a week or so when everything will be ready, and I will release it. Also, we're going to be on my MakerWords and Printables page.
Which lavalier system?
So this is a new one by Fifine, I think that's the name of them, and it's very cheap.
What's it?
It's a Fifine M7 or something. I have my regular desk mic. My regular like this mic is also made by them, and it's pretty good. And they're fairly cheap. And I was looking for a lavalier mic, and they just released it. It was like brand new, and everything else was like $300 or whatever when we go to DJI and stuff like that. And that was $70. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a try, and it sounds pretty good. What?
Fifine M7, you said? Or here's the
yeah.
M9 for 60.
Oh, M9 maybe. Yeah, let me see if it's an M9. Let me Google it really quick.
Well, most of those mics, which I don't have a mic like that right now, but most of those mics, when you edit them, you can try to get rid of your background music. So if you go somewhere and they're playing rock and roll really loud, you need to try to squash most of that so you don't get a copyright strike.
No, it's you basically right now you guys are on my speakers, no headphones, no nothing. It's very good that because of the lavalier mic and it's not like a huge like another 360 mic, it will try to pick only you, but there is a button here of noise suppression. If I press it, it should turn off all sound behind you, but I think it's kind of like it will compress you. You will sound not as good. So if I press it, so right now it's on. I don't know if you guys can hear any different in my voice.
Does it come with 1 or 2 mics?
It comes with 2 mics, and
battery life like 8 hours on each one.
I have no idea. I only have it for like I only have it for like a couple of days, so I don't know exactly what the battery life.
What's the brand name? I'll research it.
Here, I'll grab the link.
Yeah, so it's fairly cheap. That's why I got it, and I was skeptical, to be honest. But it sounds pretty good.
Oh no! You're kidding me, guys!
What?
We got a celebrity in the back room.
Who's that?
Oh no!
If you've been watching my show for a long time, you know this man. Ladies and gentlemen, Astro Printer Liam.
I'm no celebrity. You're so full of crap.
What's going on, buddy? Let's make you big for a minute. How you been?
Good. I'm doing good. Been busy. Been very busy the last year. It's been
look at all
mayhem.
those rockets. I bet you're into astrology or something, huh?
Astrology, man. You know me better than that.
He's into
space, excuse me, not astrology, space.
I'm into. Yeah, I'm a serious rocket and space and NASA nerd. So
awesome.
And I do 3D printing as well. Zach and many of you do know that.
Very cool.
What do I know?
Glad you stopped by.
Tom,
I
check
had
the
a
link
chance.
in-
I often don't get time. It's my problem.
Hey, Sam.
Hello, Mr. Fan.
Hey Sam, how are you? It's been a while.
Don't.
Sorry, you were having somebody else show some stuff. You should go back to that.
Let me copy this link real quick. Thank you, Tor, for sharing this.
Well, I was asking Tom if that's the right one.
Oh,
Looks like it.
Which
There's-
one? Where was
the link
sorry.
in private,
private?
chat. Is that the right one before I share it?
In private.
Here's my latest print. That's
Yes,
the new
this
SpaceX
is
rocket.
it. So $60, it's even in discount. At their website, it's $70. That's great.
Which one?
Yeah, it looks like 58.38 on Amazon right now.
Yeah.
Which one is?
Why is
Is
that
your
one,
print smooth?
Is it the one?
Oh, I didn't buy this. I printed this.
Is that what
Yeah,
it is?
it's vapor smooth.
Vapor
That what it
smooth
is,
it?
Whirling engines?
I didn't vapor smooth it. I painted it with resin.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about.
I had to sand it yet and then spray
fancy.
paint it. But yeah, if you give it a rough sanding to break the surface, and then get like resin with a brush, a disposable brush, and paint it up, and then you get a nice shiny finish, and then give it a light sanding to get out of any lumps or bumps or whatever particles that stuck to it. You're done. You get a really smooth print really fast.
Very
Fills
nice.
all the layer lines so they disappear.
Yeah, that was awesome. They got their second catch. They caught the rocket, but it's a shame Starship had to blow up.
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, they had a fire inside the engine bay. Is what happened. They've already diagnosed what was wrong. They had the fire, and they didn't have enough fire suppression equipment in there. So that for the next one, which is already built, they're going to be adding more fire suppression systems into the engine bays. So if anything ignites, they can detect. They can do it. But the video of the debris coming in was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't break up.
Expensive
They
firework.
blew it up.
It sucks,
Yeah,
but it looks cool.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's what they call a RUD, a rapid unscheduled disassembly,
Yeah.
and that's what the SpaceX call it. And basically, the FTS, the flight termination system inside the rocket, when it knew it was gone outside of its normal telemetry path, it activates on its own and destroys the rocket for safety. It's just a safety feature all rockets have. They have an FTS fitted.
We're an hour 44 minutes into the video, into the stream. Let's do the giveaway. because some people overseas need to go to bed, and I forgot about it. So let me close the responses. We got 34
Good. I
people entered.
joined at the perfect time for the giveaway.
Oh, have you already entered, Grant?
No, I don't. I no. I don't buy small spool. I don't use small spools of filament, as you
Okay.
know. I buy spools in 10 kilos.
Let me copy everybody's name over.
I still need to
Thank you,
use the
Tom.
one
I'll
that.
have to
This is my filament
try
spool.
that out.
Whew, you
Jeez.
could get a workout from that. Just to
That's how I buy.
roll that.
This is an empty one. I buy them in 10 kilo spools. So
Yeah,
Who's
just,
the
like,
supplier?
put a bar between them and that just get jacked. Like, just.
yeah, I do. I buy, and it's only PETG. I don't do PLA. PLA for me is, I might play with
Yeah.
PLA now and again. 99% of what I do is PETG.
Yep. I like Pet G.
Yeah.
I like Pet G.
I'm slowly switching over to it.
ASA and Pet G. That's
yeah,
me.
ASA is fantastic. Yeah, I do some ASA, but not a lot. I do some ASA. There's a new one out. I can't remember what it is, and it's super strong, and you can print it on your own
Polymer?
printer. It's some form of polymer. I can't remember the name of it though.
No, Polymer.
It's not
Polymer.
Is it
PC,
Polymer?
is it?
That's it. Sorry, yeah. So
Yeah, so you
Polymer.
might,
Hey,
you
tripod.
might want to double check. Watch My Fun Tech actually got his hands on some and some test prints. You might want to watch that video first.
I might play with it.
Yeah, you might want to see that video first. He had 2 test samples, one from each from 2 different manufacturers, and then he printed his own at home on the X1C. And you might want to watch those results first.
Is it expensive? I haven't looked
It's
it up yet.
it's $450 per kilo.
Oh, sure.
per
But
kilo.
at that point, I can just buy Peak, because
Yeah.
Peak is about the same price and it's way stronger. Peak is way stronger.
Yes.
Alrighty. We've got 34 people entered. We're going to give one roll of Polymaker filament. Must be present in chat to win. It's got Polymaker has some of the best filament on the planet. Just about every type and color you can imagine, and they ship everywhere. I don't know where they don't ship. And if you win this roll, it's going to be worth $35 basically. So if you buy 2 $20 rolls, you pay the other $5. You get yourself 2 spools free shipping. So here we go.
You can get half off the PPSC.
Hey, John, how are you?
Go ahead and mix up the names here. If you're watching, you'll see your name go by. Must be present to win. So here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
Say make your
That
shot.
reminds me.
34
yes.
people entered. Not sure how many of you are still in chat, but let's see who it is. And I'm sorry, YouTube can't win because YouTube is YouTube. So we're going to remove that one and we'll read
Didn't that happen a couple weeks
Damn, I
ago?
won again.
I don't know why people
YouTube always winning.
type in your YouTube name in chat or your Twitch name as it appears.
Oh.
Hadron,
hey.
congratulations,
Hadron.
Hadron. Are you in chat? I think it's Hadron. How you
I know
pronounce
how to
it?
do this.
Let's see if the person says anything in chat. Hadron, are you in chat?
So, Terry, you said Zany?
Yeah, I was joking because you won last week, or was it the week before
Oh, yeah,
last?
no, I
Here
did
it is.
enter. I
You're
did
at the
enter.
first round here.
So
Yes,
that's,
you are.
yeah.
Okay, here's my email in chat, Hadron. Shoot me an email and I'll send you the link here in a couple minutes for your Polymaker link with the code to use. Congratulations.
Flow rate test time. Yes.
Always fun.
Yeah,
this is
on
stuff
this
I got.
higher
I can't get that to flip.
CHT.
Someone.
Mom, you
Someone
said
here.
your mic prints were in printables?
It's not flip. Do that.
I'm about out of glue.
No, it was just my luck. I finally decided to join TikTok, and 2 weeks later they banned it.
Yeah, TikTok is only down
Welcome back to
like
Earth.
But no, it's
Came right
back
back
again. I know it's back again.
Yeah.
And I was looking at I was exploring the option of you maybe using Clapper as an alternative, but Clapper's Live has got limited features, and you can't share your screen. Like I did a test today on YouTube. I have a a small telescope that I often use for some astrophotography, just a small bit. And I was testing it out. I know Sergio was actually joined today, but he joined in when I was doing some testing a while ago, and I finally got it working where I could stream my screen on YouTube, but I can't do it on Clapper. And I don't have enough people following me on TikTok to be able to even try it on TikTok. So I think you need
Keep
what,
posting.
500 people?
I thought it was 1,000.
I think I've heard different stories. I think they officially said 1,000, but I've heard other people who got in at 500.
I was posting on there every
Oh.
day for like, I don't know, a month, and then I wasn't getting the kind of comment, I wasn't getting the amount of thumbs ups or likes or whatever as I thought I was going to get. So then I backed off, and now I randomly post. But I got a bunch of content I threw on there for a month or two.
Yeah, I was going to use it mostly for astronomy and sciencey stuff. So, and if I get live, I live stream from my telescope at nighttime. Is what I was going to do.
Nice.
Winter is bad for me because we get so much clouds up here.
Oh, that's so pretty.
But once the weather gets nicer, like in March, we have a lunar eclipse coming up. That'd be nice to live stream that lunar eclipse. It's on a Saturday night into Sunday morning.
Where's up here?
I'm in Michigan. So so a live stream of that would be kind of cool when the eclipse happens, and I have the perfect rig for it as well. Because I'm an astronomer, so I have the perfect imaging rig for it because I did the eclipse and all this kind of stuff as well. I traveled to Texas for the eclipse last year.
Have you watched Astro Canuck on Twitch?
Oh, I know him very well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him very well. Yeah. And actually, one of the guys in my astronomy club has gone up and hung out with him a few times up there at his place as well. He's not that far from me. He's not that far. He's only a couple of hours drive.
Do you stream on Twitch or?
I used to as astroprinter, but for 3D printing stuff. But I haven't been online in a while. Life got in the way in the last year or so. So I haven't been able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt German Astroprinter used to be on there with me constantly every week, and then Liam Astroprinter used to stream on Wednesdays also at Maker
Yeah.
Hangouts.
I used to do Wednesdays evenings as hangouts, and then Saturday mornings for live stream, like a live unboxing or whatever like that. I used to do a lot of those. But
wow.
yeah, but life just got in my way.
Yeah, that's understandable.
And I used to do a lot with Toys for Tots as well. I'm heavily involved with Toys for Tots. I didn't do them this year, but I used to do 5,500 toys in a year.
Oh,
for
wow.
Toys for Tots. I print all year long for them, yeah. So
That's amazing.
Nuts. I love it.
Hadron on YouTube, if you're still in chat watching, email me because I have the link to send you for the filament, and I'll shoot it right back to you.
Smaller.
That reminds me, I need to actually redeem my one Polymaker win I did.
Oh, that sucks. Win so many times you forget to redeem it. Oh God.
that sounds like
that's
Matt,
seriously-
that sounds like Matt German.
You can just pass it to us.
Matt used to win all the
It's
time.
like-
Everything that was being given away. Yeah,
Yep.
Matt used to win.
Yeah, like
Super
Disney
rigged.
Dragon. I won on his stream like the $100 coupon, like for what you call it, and then I won a Polymaker thing.
Deposit.
Oh, yeah, that was just like a week or two ago, right?
Yeah. And then on Joel's 3D printers, I won 3 things: the Amari headsets, the 5
Adamai.
kilogram spools, and a nanopolymer.
Oh, Nanopalm was great. I love this stuff.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
I print a lot, and I probably put it onto my print bed. Maybe I got the larger bottle of it, and I probably put it on my print bed. I probably each of my printers. I probably want to redo them once every 6 months is all. Because as long as you let the bed go cold before you pop the part off, you just release.
Yeah. I mean, I won this bottle like, I don't know how many months ago. It was quite some time ago. And then I ordered the larger bottle off of Mana Hackers a little bit ago. So I've got that. And then I've got some of the sample packets coming that I won in a giveaway.
Yeah, I like it because You shouldn't print PETG directly on PEI because it'll bond.
Yeah.
So that is
I've
your
had-
release
I've
agent.
had
I use
that
that as
fun
my release
experience.
agent for PETG.
Got enough beds to prove that's a good idea not to do that.
Well, I used to be a very big back when we used to have glass beds. I was a very big glue stick guy.
I hate glass beds.
The PVA glue was fantastic on a glass bed for releasing, because you don't want PETG bonding to that either, because you're
Oh,
chunk on a
God,
glass
no.
bed.
I'm
Or
actually
borosilicate
printing
glass.
on a glass bed right now.
But what are you
With,
printing?
with what? You got nano on it?
No, I'm printing on the super
Oh, you
razor.
you found the screws, Zach? You got the right screws this time?
Oh my gosh. I had to actually get a drill out to
And go
drill it
bigger?
in. Yeah,
Wow.
because
You
the
gotta
issue that
tell
I
everybody,
had
tell everybody
yesterday.
what happened. You gotta tell everybody what happened. Not everybody knows.
Yeah, I bought an Amazon returned Sun Super Racer. So you never know what you can expect.
Damn it.
If there is a printer inside, then you are very lucky. But the printer can be damaged, can have some other things missing or something wrong. No warranty, no return, no replacement parts, stuff like that. And so one of the crucial things besides the print head and the electronic stuff like that is screws. And that wasn't in the package. So yesterday I tried my best in order to assemble it. I even thought about it to use zip ties in order to put everything together. But
He was
the zip
struggling
ties
yesterday. He was struggling. That was funny.
You know what?
you
There's
know,
a cure for that.
when I had this, sorry,
There's a cure for that. If at first you don't succeed, use a bigger hammer.
Yeah,
That's the answer to everything.
I
I
usually do that as well. But the thing is, after I got the screws with the drill, I made the holes on the outside a little bit bigger so that the head from
Yeah, I'll go with
the screws fits in. I had M4 times 20, but with a normal Phillips head instead of a hex or Allen key or Allen whatever.
Yeah.
It was within 20 minutes I had it fully assembled.
Well, I bought at one point an Amazon return at one point of one of the Q series from FL Sun. And it was dirt cheap. They sent it to me, and it was missing the extruder, or it was missing all of the printhead parts, or half of them were missing. And I reached out to them, and they sent me everything. They asked me to provide a list, and they shipped them to me.
Wow.
Polymaker Winner, I sent you 2 emails. The first one was sent by mistake. The second one's got the link and the code that you entered in the second email.
Yeah, so I also reached out to the contact from Evel's son, but she said like, no, we cannot send any replacement parts or missing parts.
Then they must love me, they don't love you. That's what it is, right?
Everybody hates me. That is a fact.
Well, I did some work with them in the past, so they knew me. So, because as you know, I used to do a lot of live unboxings of new machines, new hardware. So,
The duality of
Little Shot of Horrors.
Sorry,
is that from the Little Shop? It's not from Little Shop of Horrors.
No,
my
it's
design.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Piranha plant.
Guys, I have to go. It was good to seeing everyone. Good to chatting with you. I have to go for lunch. Thank you for having me, guys.
Take care, Tom. Have a
Always,
great
man.
day. You're always welcome.
Good seeing you, dude.
Get back on
Thank you.
TikTok. Get
Bye-bye.
TikTok sorted out, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
I'm definitely going to buy that mic that he showed. Did you
He
just
lost the head.
rip her head off?
Just be
You need to play that song from Queen.
chopped
Don't
her head
lose your
off.
head.
Yeah, you put 4 walls on them so they don't break. That's all. I really need to finish sanding this thing. I started on the legs.
Maybe you should start finishing your
are you
Voron.
printing
Like
something
that.
from? Is that from Printed Obsession,
Yes, it is. This is Printed Obsession Squirrel Girl.
dude?
What is it,
So,
like
I'm
150?
I'm also printing something from him.
Which one are you printing? I want to know. Because I got another one I'm about to print. I
Before the
love
war
those
on.
models.
Yoko.
Yoko, yeah. Because that's just this. This is a. I don't even know what scale it is. I just made it 250 millimeters tall, but that's the. So it's probably about maybe that big, maybe smaller, but it comes in different segments, so you can print it out and make it as large as you want, and you don't need Luban.
You don't need lube.
Luban.
Wow.
Lube.
Don't need
Little Terry.
Poor Terry.
Bamboo, you can cut models in it. Prusa Slicer. There's a lot of different programs that'll cut models. Depends what you want to use.
Almost all of them do it. Almost all slicers cut models today.
Yeah, some will even cut the key.
You can put the connectors in there and everything, and they have different ways to put it on.
Bamboo
Dowels.
Studio does it.
Orca.
Idea Maker does it.
What
Orca
is going
Slicer
on
does
with
it.
my program here?
What's going on with this computer?
There we go.
What's going on with Zach?
Zach's in the dark.
Zach, you're
Picture me
framed.
this.
Picture
me this.
I
What if
picture-
we
Uh-oh.
frame ourselves and take pictures, my good friends and family out there?
Hey, Liam, did you know that Zach can do a lot of impressions of different types of characters?
Okay.
Hey, no.
Are you talking about my impressions of Mickey Mouse?
Or deep down in the valley, in the bayous.
Or I'll take out like,
on Facebook.
oh, that's a little bit rough. This one is like, it's like, wait, let me just a little bit. Tickle me, Elmo.
Tickle me, Elmo.
All right, spit of me. I use some blood of some lads.
That's not Irish. That's Scottish.
I'm
Irish.
Scottish, though.
Yeah,
I am
Yeah, yeah,
Irish.
No, it doesn't
I am
sound.
Irish.
As an Irishman, I'm telling you, it sounds more Scottish.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, look at the Harry
Got a Harry
Potter.
Potter litho of a book.
Love it.
Yeah, that is cool.
We love Zach.
Look at
Love
Matt.
is a strong
Love
word.
that.
Well, fine. We don't
Like-
like you then.
We don't like you then. Take that. We don't
No, I
like
think-
you. We love you.
I
Take
think
that.
I think he's expecting tolerate.
I have not done a lithophane,
Yes.
but I would
That's
love
the
that
word.
file.
Sorry,
That
but
lip thing.
I'm a bit like Jerry. My middle name is Smartass, so.
Hey,
Right, Jerry.
I would say be a smartass and not a dumb.
Now I
There
can't
you go.
I can't figure out how to move it.
But man, I would love to see a whole like bookshelf of those
I'm good.
lithophane
Need to move it
books,
up.
Matt. You know?
What you could do is do the light aperture on the back of it, and then you could wall mount them as on the wall or on a bookshelf. You know, so the light shines from behind. No, he has
Well,
one.
it lights itself.
Yeah, but it's underneath. If you don't want it underneath. If you put it on the wall, you want it behind.
I think
This is
it'd be
four
amazing.
dimensional. That's even with the back cover and front cover.
Sweet.
I'm out of 3D gloop on this bottle.
Oh no!
Heavens
Good
to
thing.
Murgatroyd.
Now my
Well,
thing is,
good
I
thing.
use CA glue all the time, or I weld them.
I have no.
And now I'm doing a new type of lithophane. What I developed.
Oh, I want to see this.
White mercury. Okay.
I'm printing it right now.
Wrap it on the
That
mug. Will it be
picture.
back?
Oh,
It's gonna
like a
be a
jigsaw puzzle.
lithophane. Yeah, but it's a lithophane.
Matt, if you show people how you can take that mat a lot more pieces, if you want to make
Pardon?
that like 200 pieces, you can go over there on the bar on the left side and you can change it.
No. This is totally different. Yes, I have a bar, but I have to do this. Hold on, close. Create photo magic.
Yeah, I won't bring those up, but I say that's past 10 in the back past.
And here's puzzle. And I can change
Who
the
said
number
that?
here on the puzzles.
Oh, it's Louise.
So let's say 10 by 10. Put a picture in. Let's put this one in. Oh no, this one it's not picture. But you get my drift. You can put as many puzzle pieces in. This one have more than 4 colors, so let me see. No, I can't select. I have nothing available right now on pictures to put it in here.
There you go. Look, there's more pieces there. Cut up more.
So this way I can make it. I think I can make up to 100 pieces, but then it will be very slow. It's already having trouble, Luban.
Oh, processing it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna take me like 5-10 minutes now to just.
What would be a
Because it
cool
needs
feature?
to-
You can suggest it to them is where you can break it up into puzzles by color. That way, then, if you don't have a multi-color printer, you could do individual colors, printing them separately,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, I
assemble
can do
it
that.
by color
do
as
that.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Could you
second.
use Techway HueForge for that then? Instead of lithophanes? Is that theoretically possible since that's by layer? And if every layer is the same, all the pieces, you should be able to do that without having a multi-color
It's
printer.
done already one side in a matter of minutes, so hold on.
What do you mean by every layer is the same?
So HueForge stacks colors. It does.
Oh, right, yeah.
Unlike, yeah. Lithophanes, it has all the same colors on the same side sometimes.
Well, yeah, but lithophane, the amount of light that comes through is based on the density of the material, which is so the thicker areas are thicker,
Yeah.
are darker colors,
That's
and the
why we
lighter
use
areas are brighter.
translucent for the CMYK.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, that guy Makes is popping in. Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Howdy, howdy.
Hi.
Hey, that guy.
Did your film show up?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, Dave's has from I forget what stream that was.
Yeah, because I'm behind on I think like 3 people still owed stuff. I think I still owe one person from the 10,000 case stream
We
as
do.
well.
We do.
Yeah, I noticed at least one of
remember
the people that got Ziltech film that they were mailing out sample filament with it, and I didn't know that because somebody tagged me on Twitch and they showed their filament plus a bunch of samples, and that was really cool.
That's cool.
No, I can't do that.
Yeah, problem is if you're sending out a Bambu printer to anybody right now, it takes till March for the A1 and the A1 Mini. It's a March 7th delivery date.
I have a problem with Bambu now.
We're not
I'm not
talking
doing
about
any. I'm not doing any firmware updates because of what they're doing.
Astro, no, we did it earlier. We said we weren't going to talk about it.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't here. I wasn't here. In my defense, I wasn't here.
Go ahead, Astro. Unload. Go ahead.
Somebody drop the Bambu bomb.
It'll work out. It'll all work out. Give it a month. It'll all work out.
They'll either change their way. Yeah, they'll either change their way, or they won't. And if they don't, they're heading towards subscription. Yeah, because they're heading towards subscription, and nobody wants that.
Nope.
Like
hell
I
no.
stopped using Photoshop because they went subscription.
Yeah.
That Cheaty Plus 4 is looking better and better every day.
Which one?
Oh, did
The
you guys
Cheaty
see
Plus
the
4.
post on Twitter where the guy spent 11 grand on cheaty printers?
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
what, 10 of them?
Bambu's post.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
No, I want that either.
Speak with your wallet.
Yep.
Not with your hands.
Man, I wish I could drop 10K like that.
Right?
I hate to say it. I felt like when Joel's
3D printing or
Members
Gates
Only one
upgraded.
came out, that was kind of it was an underhanded but not said kind of thing.
What,
Look
the
at all of
MK4s?
these wonderful brand new MK4S.
I saw that one. Yeah.
It's like, oh, these MK4S print farm that
I
will,
went off his stroke.
what do you say, it'll last for quite a few years and print
there you go.
hours.
Oh, I was trying to get the camera to focus. That's
Okay.
all.
Right.
The camera's like
There we
off
go. Now I
white
gotta
from
flip this.
Bamboo.
With the
It's
box
weird.
turtle and Big Tree Tech's DVD coming out, they're going to have a lot less market share.
Yep, a lot less.
Yeah.
Because I'll be able to put a box turtle or a VVD on all my printers.
What I want to tell Liam, I dropped StreamYard because like 3 or 4 months ago they doubled their prices, and I wasn't going to pay $50 a month. So I'm using Talk Studio. It does 1080p. It's $19 a month. But when you highlight on anybody, it takes a minute for it to focus because everybody comes in kind of blurry. But coming in the back room, you can pick 1080p. If you want to comment to YouTube or Twitch, sadly, it doesn't allow Gus to do that. You got to go straight to those platforms. So it's got some work, but
they'll fix that.
is better than me paying $50 a month.
With more customers moving over, they'll change it. They'll build into technology to fix those issues. You know, if enough people ask them, saying I'm paying for your service because I used to do it over here, they had this feature. I would like it on your platform.
The Talk Studio used to be called Lemon. If you remember a long time ago, with their program out there called Lemon, that was it.
Yeah, they were going back to that.
They rebranded it.
Well, there's Lemonade now, isn't it? That's what a lot of people are using now, but it's not for live streaming, but it's not on mobile devices.
Not sure. Currently, got
some
39 people watching, 16 of which are on Twitch.
Because people were switching from TikTok to Lemonade or to Clapper or what's the other? The Chinese one.
Red Note.
Red Note, yeah.
Red
Some
Note,
of them going to Red Note as well.
Red Note was really good.
Yeah, but the problem is getting to go live streaming on Red Note is hard because if you're not local and you had to give them a copy of your passport.
That's true.
That's the downside. You don't want to be sharing that information with a foreign government.
Nope.
Unless you're going in and out of the country through immigration, that's the only time you have to show it to them. You know.
Yeah, and in regards to the Bambu,
different story.
Yeah, in regards to the Bambu, the AMS system and all that, and there's other options now. You know, Creality now has their next month. They're releasing the CFS retrofit for the K1 and the K1 Max, as long as you have the unicorn nozzle set up on that. And they also have the upgrade kit, which will let you take the older K1s to take the unicorn nozzle. That's kind of what we're doing right now with this Obsidian nozzle. Now, is just trying out the unicorn. Guys, I'm good Lord. There's enough cats. Give me one cat only on the stream.
I'm not a cat fan. My cure for cats is spicy barbecue sauce.
What?
I'm a dog. I like dogs, not cats. So I say if you ever have a cat problem, your answer is spicy barbecue sauce.
Hot sauce.
Cats and dogs. So.
Yeah, you got the box turtle now. You've got the CFS. You've got the Ace. The Python. Well, Python's really for the Bambu, but you have a lot of different options where Bambu kind of had that market cornered for multicolor printing. And now with these other options, you can say, I'm going to take my money somewhere else. I just really wish Cheaty would do it.
Way before Bambu came out with multicolor printing, you had you still have you have the 3D Chameleon.
Yeah, the Chameleon. Yeah,
that can do 64 colors.
Box Turtle and VVD will be able to do 64 as well.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow.
Check it out.
The Mosaic palette was also an early one.
Yeah.
Well, the Mosaic was good, but it's a very expensive. The 3D Chameleon is easier and cheaper to build out. And I interviewed Bill Steely, because one of the things I used to start do is I used to interview the manufacturers of new machines. And I heard about the Chameleon, and I actually did a live interview with Bill about his equipment. But I think he's is he retired out of it now, or is he still doing it?
I think he open sourced it, and he's not doing it as much anymore.
He open sourced it. Okay. Yeah, I knew he was making a change. Like the last time I chatted with him was about 2 years ago at Murph.
I saw him last December.
Oh, you did?
And he was showing something, something that has to do with resin printing.
Is the cutter on there? Yeah.
Yep. So I'll be able to do the same setup as the Bambu.
I love it.
So he was getting into resin printing stuff now? Do changes in resin printing? You're saying?
He had something on the table and had the red cover, like, you see some of the resin printers. And he just took the lid a little bit off. And he showed me something, and I was like, "Oh, can I do an interview about that?" He said, "It's not official yet."
Yeah,
but I like the idea.
As an engineer, he's very creative. I like Bill.
Hey, Mad Cat, how you doing?
Didn't he work for Stratasys at one point?
Mad
didn't
Cat?
he? Did he?
I don't know.
I
can't
hate
remember.
stress ray machines.
Well,
Patents are fun.
Mad Cat, my test results on my what do you call it?
I don't know where it is.
Huh? The type of scan that I had.
what type of skin?
When they x-rayed my leg, I'm trying to think of the scan. That's the one you do on a woman's stomach if she has a baby.
Ultrasound.
The ultrasound.
Ultrasound. I had an
Yeah.
ultrasound done on my veins. It was negative. Then I had to have another ultrasound done on my arteries, and I got hardening of the arteries. So it's kind of like do more exercise, lose weight because I'm fat, and I don't exercise much. I do have a treadmill and stop vaping because
I
it
know
can cause
omega.
blood clots.
Take omega 3s.
They put me on a different medicine. I got to start taking instead of simvastatin for cholesterol. There's some other type of medicine I got to start taking.
Yeah, but omega 3s helps decrease cholesterol in the blood as well because it bonds to it and it makes you dump it out of your system.
All right. Because
So,
my
it's just a vitamin you buy it in any store, but it really helps. All of the fitness guys and all these, they always say, but you have to take it with food.
I take fish oil every night.
Well, that has omega 3s, but no, you should take it twice a day and take it with your food, with meals like your lunch and dinner, and it helps. But you have to take it with food, otherwise it won't activate.
Okay.
Yeah. My wife is into all these fitness stuff and so on, so she knows all about when stuff, how to best utilize all these vitamins and other stuff.
I'm right there with you as far as, weight loss and all that. Last Monday, I was diagnosed with diabetes. So I've been learning all about that, which I just pricked my finger just now. But yeah, and of course I can stand to lose some weight. Plus, last Thursday I had the majority of my teeth yanked out.
Yeah, I retired at 49. I'm 60 now. And I used to be in really good shape. I worked construction. But then again, I worked 10, 11 hours a day, 60 hours a week. And you're go, 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 go. So no matter what you eat, you burn it off. And then I retired.
Yeah.
I went from go, go, go to zero. Crickets.
Stop.
Cracker, Gary. Gotta give a cracker.
I had a lot less of a
Your
belly when
teeth?
I was working on houses.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much you can sweat off when working on a roof.
You're not. Yeah, you consume a lot of calories when you're out
I
there
used to
working.
have really huge calves, and my arms were good size, and I just lost it all. So I quit working out, quit doing anything. So anyway.
I was going
Yeah.
to say something, but I won't. I'm going to be. Since I don't know most people in the stream, I'll be nice.
I'm not putting it in.
Use it or you lose it, no matter what you're talking about. Use it or you lose it.
Pretty much.
So hey, Jerry.
Yeah.
So I think I've found a good way to make a marbling effect with paints.
How's that?
If it'll focus and or light up. But yeah. So this is actually using those dry wipes, baby wipes. You pull across the surface.
Hello, TK.
Well, first you prime it first black, or whatever color you want the underbody to be, and then you stretch over it, and then you spray paint or airbrush on top of it the vein color, and you get this marbling effect.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I do need a little bit more light. But
you
yeah,
have
no,
a light in there?
no, the living rooms don't have lights. Like, there's only one light in this whole apartment. I display everything else. Yeah.
Another way you could do it is put small drops of paint, and if you do it as white first, put in drops of paint, and blow it with a hairdryer, and it'll blow streaks of paint across it. It'll give you a kind of a streaky marbling effect as well of a darker color across the top.
So Liam, Blue Origin, I think it is Amazon. Jeff Bezos.
Yep.
His rocket that he just sent up with really super bright blue. What kind of fuel was that burning to make it so blue like that?
Hydrogen. He uses hydrogen and LOX, which is liquid oxygen.
Yeah, that was really
Um,
amazing to see that light up the sky, really bright blue like that.
Yeah, but the downside of using hydrogen is the thrust to weight ratio is very low. So it does limit how much you can lift.
Hey,
Or you have to
Stephen.
have really large. Hey, Stephen, long time. You need to have really large fuel tanks and so on to get enough thrust. So there is limitations. Whereas LP1, which is what most rockets use today, the thrust to weight ratio is higher for less fuel. But it is cleaner to burn, and the Starship is using similar, I believe. So that they are cleaner to burn. So basically, when you burn the hydrogen and LOX together, because LOX is your oxidizer, what you get out of it is water vapor.
Mhm.
Most of the exhaust is water vapor, basically just steam coming out. What's left over in a lot of cases.
Yeah, people ask
Um,
about you all the time, want to know how you're doing. I said, well, I had a problem with my CNC a while back, and I messaged Liam, and we were chatting, but he's
Mhm.
just busy doing other stuff. So
Yeah, it's just been crazy. It's been last year was a rough year. Um, I was laid off in February, and I was unemployed for 7 months. So I haven't been on. That's why I wasn't online for a while, because I was busy trying to get stuff
were you able to
turned
draw
around.
unemployment?
Yeah, but still, I turned it around. It took 7 months, but I turned it around. So
Okay.
I'm back working. I was working again then, but um,
That's good.
it was a rough year because of that. After 13 years with the company, so
Oh wow.
well,
See,
they were going through acquisition, and always when one company is being bought by another, they
Yeah.
downsize,
The
so the
downside.
amount of stuff they move over is minimal.
yeah.
But the same company's starting to hire again now. So
That happened with Ziltech. My rep from Ziltech, Leslie, she'd been with them since
I
they
remember
started
Leslie. Yeah,
in the
yeah.
garage, and one day they just up and fired her, like 3 or 4 months ago. But I don't remember exactly when it was, but yeah.
Well, here's a downside in Europe or in the US. Most states are right to work states, and they do not have to give you any notification about or anything like that when they're laying you off. Hey, Mad Cat, long time, and because of that, they don't have to give you notice. Now they can just say it's happening. Now I got 2 weeks notice, which is great. Um, and but in Europe, it's hard to lay people off. It's difficult to lay people off. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff with my laser as well. But with my CO2 is busy. Actually, tomorrow it'll be busy all day tomorrow.
Here you go, Liam. There's going to be 8 color changes. Right?
That's going to be a lot of poop shoot stuff.
No, 8 color changes. 8 color changes.
On top of each
It's
other.
going to look like this. Yeah,
Okay,
it's going to be on top of each other. He asked if he can do this.
Yeah.
So once you layer it. Oops.
You remember?
That
looks good. Jerry, do you remember? About 2 years ago, I was doing a lithophane for a family who lost their young baby.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I was chatting with because I was chatting with Matt about because of these lithophane stuff. That has become popular. Now I haven't printed many, but a few people have come to me about it, about doing something similar. They weren't colored either; they were just monochrome, and I did them in resin rather than on FDM because I wanted the smoother, the nicer finish, right?
Yeah.
But through that one, I've been asked to do a few of. I do printing now.
Okay. There you go.
And all the stuff behind me, like this is. It just needs a sanding, and then it's ready. That's the new version 3. But I also, because I do a lot of talks for NASA and stuff, I've also done and completed. One off the stand. a scale model of Europa Clipper.
That is
Very
beautiful.
That's
pretty
that's cool.
Very nice.
So that's a scale model of that's the one that was launched to go out to Europa, which is it's on its way there. It'll get there by 2030, but it's been launched the end of last year. So I do because I do a lot of talks for NASA and presentations and stuff like that for NASA, and because of that, I print stuff like rockets, and when I'm doing talks, I have them as backgrounds when I'm out doing stuff. Thanks, Synth.
Man.
Yeah, so that's why, and I'm into all this, and I do stuff like I've designed. The blinds are left out of astronomy, so you want to show these, Jerry? This is a tactile model for the blind to navigate the constellations through touch.
Oh, nice.
That's astonishing.
That's
this
awesome.
is that's their start point. That little square in the front is their start point. And then this is the way they navigate the constellations with arrows as well. So there's arrows guiding them around from constellation to constellation. You see the little tactile arrows here. And the bigger the bump, the brighter the star is. So they can tell by the touch how which star is. And I have 4 of them back here, one for each season of the year.
Man.
So yeah, I do nerdy stuff like that. And then I'm into astronomy and I do lectures and presentations on. I do talks at local universities on astronomy and NASA missions, and I do. I've been involved with a TV show on space, and I've been. I'm into an astronomy club, and I do a lot. But it's all most of it is centered around astronomy and space and science. I like explaining physics to people and astrophysics. I can have a conversation and explain it.
I watched that new Star Trek movie this morning, and I'm kind of determined. I'm still trying to figure out whether or not I liked it or not.
Which one?
It was okay. It's on Paramount Plus. I forget the name of it. I'd have to look it back up.
Was that some of the newer ones?
Yeah, it's got the Asian lady she's older now, and
Michelle.
I forget her name, but she's a star of it. And
yeah, Michelle. What's her name? She's from Singapore. She was Miss Singapore.
Let me pull it back up here so I can see the name of the show. Section 31 is what it's called.
Yeah. What was her name? Michelle.
Yay or Yeoh.
Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
She was Miss Singapore, and she. That's where she's from. She's originally Singaporean.
It didn't really seem to be like a Star Trek show, but I thought it was all right. It was okay to watch, but I don't really see it being, in my opinion, being Star Trek.
Yeah. Well, section 30. What was it? Section 37? Was it?
31, I believe.
31. Yeah, they're like the black ops of Star Trek. You know, they don't have a designation. They're kind of hidden in the background.
Okay.
And they do all underhanded stuff to make to
that makes sense, and I didn't know that. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what section 31 is. Sorry, I'm a Trekkie. Unless you couldn't guess, right? But yeah, so that's what section 31 is all about. It's all about they're the secret nobody talks about that does stuff in the background to cause governments to fail and so on and whatever, you know, to help the but section 31 started in the Next Generation. It was first introduced in the Next Generation.
Okay.
On Picard ship.
That guy makes. Do you have anything you'd like to show, or you just want to hang out?
I don't think you can hear us.
He's got his he has his
ears out.
All right, Zachary 3D Prince, what's going on, buddy? What's up with you?
Oh.
Wake up, Zach. Wake up,
Zach.
I didn't see that one coming. Oh my gosh.
I don't want to leave people
Yeah,
out.
so
I don't want somebody to get mad and say, well, I wanted to show something. You didn't focus on me. I try to go to everybody, you know?
Like that. Yeah, so besides the prints that I get from my Super Racer, there were some other things on it as well. I think from the guy that sent it back. Yeah, I'm printing some stuff on it, and now it's printing a 16-hour print. Fingers crossed. Marlin 2.08, I believe.
Good old
Looked like
Marlin. Wow.
just a 16-bit board. It's running smooth and silent. Yeah.
You
And
know,
on the Bambu Lab,
16.
Awesome.
Marlin is a great firmer.
Oh yeah.
What's his name again that runs that Marlin project? What's his name?
Scott Latine.
Yeah, Scott Latine. Yeah. He's got a lot. He like all the functionality that's in Clipper. He's had it on his backlog to be done in Marlin for a long time, and he's slowly nibbling away at it. But he's been working towards that for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Even the external config file. That's part of his backlog. I don't think he's done it yet, but so you can do
He
all
is
the printable.
working on it.
Yeah, he's working on that at the moment. Yeah, so you can do the configuration file externally. So if you're going to change printer parameters, you modify a file, you stick and you put it on your SD card, and that's it.
He was also looking at what is it, Moonraker implementation with Marlin as well. But that's going to be a lot more work.
Yeah, because he has to build APIs for that to work.
But
Marlin
anyways,
still has its place.
I don't know if people saw the video that I posted yesterday about the Bambu Labs uncovered.
The P1S video.
You
Yeah.
know, Zach, you post printers, you post videos.
No, I'm just making some documentaries that I can rewatch later if I forgot something.
Zanny Maker Zach,
Making
here you go.
archive.
So making a door piece for my front door in my apartment. I'm going to have this hanging on it.
Noted.
I'm going to detail a little bit. It's going to be like
I
a
bet
knocker.
It's going to get nicked.
Noted.
What?
Now I
I
know.
bet it's going to get nicked.
If it does, it does. Thing is, though, I know everyone here in this apartment, and now I also convinced like 3 other people to get 3D printers that are in this apartment. So, this one, and then I don't know if I have ever shown
Yeah,
these
well.
off here.
Never mind. Close the door.
I don't
Can't
think I've
remember.
seen those yet.
But yeah, so
Seven
I'm
Deadly
making
Sins.
one for every deadly sin,
Turn around.
and all of my parents are going to be named after a deadly sin.
Nice.
How many printers do you have versus Sins?
No, I can't.
I can't say I have 22. I have 21 different machines. I have 10 running FDM, and the rest are resin.
Wow.
Yeah. So I take that 3D print. I have a chest plate that's made mail. So TK, this is a fully 3D printed chain mail. 365 hours.
So how do you join them when you do the different panels?
So there's 6 total panels. There are little let me go grab the little links. They're little. Actually, I have a build plate of them because I'm making more chainmail like the madman for some reason.
Well,
He
gone.
just called
I
himself
gotta-
a madman. You heard that, right? I'm making
I
you
gotta
like a
hop out of
madman.
here. I will catch you all later.
I don't know anything about door knockers.
Take care and have a great
Thanks
day.
for stopping
you
by.
coming by. You're always
Hey,
welcome. my
you have a
friend.
good one, my friend.
Hey, Zany. You like
Oh.
that?
Yes, I do. I have that file, and I'm going to be printing it.
Yeah, that one there. Yes.
I think I made one of those too.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
good.
it was. I think it was Britt or somebody that printed one, and I seen it, so I went and got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't
Here's
call
all
her
the
Brit.
links. Yeah, that's how you assemble
each of the
Joiner
pieces.
rings.
So you
Yep.
you print individual links and put them together rather than printing in panels and then just cross-linking them.
No, that's just
no.
for linking them together.
Oh, that's just that's for joining the panels. Okay.
Yep. If I had to hand stitch everything, you know how I may be crazy, but I'm not
Yeah.
that crazy.
No. Oh.
Yet.
You know the original chainmail when we went to get a blacksmith to make them for you. Today, in today's money, it'd be the equivalent of about $30,000 to make one chainmail vest.
So, I've had people offer to buy this already. And I'm astonished of how many people and how much people have offered for this.
What's the highest bid?
3D printing people or no?
No, just regular Renaissance, like cosplayers.
Okay.
Yeah, what's
I was
the
offered
highest bid?
1,000.
I would have taken that.
I would have taken 1,000 and
Yeah.
reprinted. Just
Well, here's a
1,000
question.
reprinted
$1,000 for what?
for a chainmail.
Here's a question. How many hours of work did it take to make that?
360 hours.
Yeah, the 1,000 doesn't cut it.
No.
Not even
Well, the
close.
thing
You
is,
want to be
though-
looking at about $5,000 at least, because otherwise you don't make your money back. Because with all of that amount of hours and the amount of work to put it together, and the amount of power to print it, and the amount of material,
It's 300 hour
$1,000 doesn't even
machine
come
time.
close. Yeah, but I'm saying it doesn't even come close. If you calculate it out, you'd be looking at about you'd be probably looking $4,000 or $5,000 to come close to the cost of making it.
Yeah.
And to make a little
Actually-
bit of money on your side to start the next one. So
Thing is, though, this is less than 3 kilograms.
yeah, but it's not that. You have hundreds of hours of
Fine.
printing time.
Yeah.
Then you have the painstaking job of putting it all together to make it look seamless. You probably
Yeah.
have another 40 hours of manual labor or more putting it together. I'm guessing a week or more's work.
Time and material times 3, but it depends what it is. So
If it's just printing one piece, yeah. But if you're printing and then assembling and then all this kind of stuff, that's an awful lot more. So I would
is.
say 1,000 is not even close. I'd say it'd be more than that. I would ask at least 2, if not 3 at minimum. I'd be looking at because the amount of hours you put into it.
Well, the thing is, though, I didn't take it because, one, I don't have permission or the sell rights, commercial rights to sell this.
Reach out to the
want
manufacturer. Reach out to the creator and ask him.
props maker on Colts 3D. He does amazing work.
Yeah, but-
So
Ask
you
them.
just
They
reach
often
out
do
to
a
'em.
commercial license, and they'll allow you. They'll say, "Give me 10% of whatever you make if you're selling them," or they might say, "Yeah, I'll allow you to print X amount of them for free. To sell 2 or 3 of them, but if you go over that, I want a percentage." They
Yeah.
often do. So you talk to the creator, and they're really. A lot of people print stuff and sell them without permission, and it's
yeah, no, I don't do that because I
Yeah.
respect how much design time takes.
yes.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm
I
saying
fully
reach out to them and
understand
ask.
that.
They
Yeah.
appreciate
Oh,
people
I've
approaching them.
already sent them a message already. I'm just waiting for a reply. But
Yeah.
no, it like he does amazing work. And but the thing is, though, I understand how long it takes to design stuff. Like I'm designing decks of cards. I'm trying to design this doggone jukebox from scratch, so that's going to be fun. Which
Yeah, Astro Printer's right. If you do it at minimum wage with your hours set, you're at $2,850. That's just in your manual pay for your time. That's not even filament.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. You'll be looking at about $3,000
And
at
the
least.
energy.
Yeah, and energy. Yeah, so $3,000.
He doesn't
yeah.
pay he doesn't pay power bill, so
Well,
Energy
electricity is for printers. Printers don't use much power.
Minimal. Yeah, minimal.
I mean, a light bulb uses as much power as a
More,
printer. That's the most energy goes into a printer is during the initial heating. Once you got past the initial heating, that's where the energy
Stabilizes
goes.
out.
It's basically topping up because it's of pitch, right?
Yep.
So it's not really doing that much power. I've ran a printer because I have lithium ferrite life batteries, like power packs. I have a 1,600 kilowatt power pack that I use for my astronomy equipment. I ran my printer on that for 2.5 weeks before I got down to 5% left in battery. 100% off battery.
Okay, so your electric bill doubled when Matt moved in. So
that's because no. Here's why. All the fans needed.
So you were already living there before you met Matt. Then you met Matt. He picked up his cardboard box from around the corner, threw it in the dumpster, and then he moved in. Right?
Liam, stop! You're helping that guy's makes case about not heating the bed. Don't
Matt.
do it. It's minuscule. It's minuscule.
I have no craps to give.
Of course, Matt had on his headphones and heard. I'm sorry, Matt. I told him about your RV you sat around the corner, with the cardboard box you threw away. And then you moved in the house.
He's looking discontent.
He's used to it. It's been a while since I've been on Jerry's channel, but we used to always make fun of each other all the time.
Lily, fast.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is it going to do? Bite my shoelace?
No, I don't think I've ever said anything negative about Matt like that until Louise made the comment about when Matt moved in, and then it just kind of happened.
It's not being negative. We're having a bit of fun, and he knows it. He's used to us.
I don't know. I'm German. We don't have fun. We're serious.
No, if
Okay, TK, I got some pictures. Let me go find them on my Discord, and I'll show them.
Ooh.
Discord.
We're up to 32 millimeters per second on the flow rate on the CHT nozzle from Micro Swiss so far, and still going.
32 millimeters per second.
32 cubed, yeah.
Yeah, well, cubed, right?
Yeah,
cubed. So that's cubic That's cubic millimeters. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's at 32.5 right now. I'm still going. No skips.
What size nozzle?
0.6 to 0.6 nozzle.
Okay, if you go to a point, well, it depends on the quality you want. If you go up, the number will double because you're cubing the number.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to test out these claims of 50 millimeters per second cubed from this nozzle. So that's the whole goal of this test.
Well, you can do it if you up the temperature.
I did. I'm at 230.
It's all about it's all about how much you can melt. So if you increase your flow rate, you have to increase the temperature to make sure you melt all the way, because you will eventually reach a point where you're melting only the outside and the center's not melting, and you'll end up getting clogs.
Yeah, I've got it at 230 on high-speed PLA that's rated for 200 to 220. So we pushed it up to 230 was the best when we got on a temp tower. So, or from the last Micro Swiss. But this one's just the CHT.
Those, what are the name of those nozzles? But they have the 3 chambers in them. What are they called?
That's the CHT.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. That's
that would work better because it's splitting the filament up into 3 pieces and it melts, so you're melting less surface area.
So we have.
I can show you the map if you want.
Yeah, we have. Here's it. I have all the different ones. I have all the different Micro Swiss nozzles that we've just been testing. So we have both the standard one, the CM2, and now this is the CHT one to see how well this one does. So we're getting good flow rates. I think I got 41 or 42. Oh, no. That was off of the Obsidian. These were 38. I got 38 off of the standard.
Yeah, the one that splits up the filament the CHT, because you have less surface area and you have less material to melt, so it melts faster.
Yeah, but larger melt zone on that puppy.
As you push the speed up, if you're struggling, up to temperature again, 5 or 10 degrees each time.
TK, I don't see the pictures, TK.
Right now we have the Obsidian nozzle in the K1 Max, and that one's hit 41, 42 with good quality. We got it up to 48, but it wasn't the greatest. And that one I had to push up to 235 on the temp.
PLA,
high speed PLA. Yeah, I'm only using high speed on them.
Yeah, the issue is with PLA, if you go to temperature too high, what happens is when you cool down the nozzle, at a very high enough temperature, PLA will crystallize in the nozzle and it won't remelt, and your nozzle is done.
Heat
You'll have to
creep,
dump
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Had that before on the
No, not
anchor
heat.
mate.
No, not heat creep. No, actually, the PLA material,
All right,
if
I'm
once it's
seeing it now.
printed over a certain temperature, and then allowed to cool down, it will actually create a crystal, and that crystal won't remelt.
Mm.
So you can reach that issue. So you shouldn't go over 230. I'd say you'd be maxing out. Anything if you start going over that with PLA, you'll run into the issue that you could end up crystallizing the PLA material itself, and you can't remelt it. Oh, something fell behind you.
That was no, it's end of the spool. Of course, it'd be end of the spool at 36.1 millimeters. Oh, come on, man. Seriously?
Look at that chainmail.
That's nice.
Joy. That's the joy of printing.
Woo.
Damn it.
Just do a change.
On Discord.
And that's real chainmail too.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I think I got another roll.
that.
I got another roll of this high speed.
Oh, I love it.
I've never done chainmail. I've seen them being made by a blacksmith, but I've never tried pinching it. I've done them.
Would not recommend.
I've done the. Have you seen the 3D printable NASA material? That's like it's kind of like chainmail, but it's very flexy.
Oh yeah.
I've printed some of that.
How do I full screen this?
You need to zoom in, Jerry.
Yeah,
Well, it's
You
on
just zoom?
Discord.
Yeah, you can from Discord unless you zoom in. Hold down the control
Weighs
button and roll your
40
mouse to zoom in.
It's not letting me.
Okay,
says
but
that
you
weighs over
Open in
40
browser
pounds.
lower left.
yeah.
Jeez. I'm happy my chainmail only weighs like less than 5 pounds.
Oh yeah, the full chainmail is with the rate that's really heavy. What is
Oh,
it?
I did
60
it
pounds?
again. Why do you keep sitting there? Oh, that's not even the cat this time.
All right, here we. Okay, I got it. Okay, here we go.
And what is it? 60
There
pounds
again.
for a full chainmail outfit?
Yeah, that's nuts.
Okay, here we go. You see it better now.
Man, look at that beauty.
Just imagine. Do you know why chainmail was invented?
Protect against crushing and slashing.
No, it was actually protect from arrows.
Yep.
Normal
Really?
steel was fine, but the chainmail, the idea of the chainmail, because it was so
Wow.
the chances of an arrow passing through it because you had layers of steel, like that.
You can't wear anything underneath if it gets too hot.
Murder bear tequila. They're not murder bears.
Oh, and I wouldn't wear chainmail in the winter, especially here in Michigan. We had -8 the other day, and that's Fahrenheit.
Oof.
No,
That sounds like someone needs to chill down.
It's like those gloves you wear in a chicken restaurant that go on 3 fingers when you're cutting chicken on a blade. Similar to that. That way, if you accidentally nick your finger, it hits the metal guard that you're wearing. Like it's similar to this.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. Somebody in chat that's cut chicken at a chicken joint probably knows what I'm talking about.
Nope, haven't had the pleasure.
Oh man. But yeah, no, so this chainmail is going to go with the rest of my armor, which I have all printed. I just need to assemble it now.
Have fun.
No, I will. I mean, I'm chemically welding, 3D glooping the rest of these chainmails, so.
Oh, is that what you use? You use the gloop for that? Okay.
Yeah, for the link, like for the closing links, I chemical weld them, and since they're printed like this, the linking rings, they're stronger disorientation on what
I know.
It's the welds aren't going to break. Like where I assemble it, it's not going to break.
I use CA glue with the activators. What I use for everything I assemble.
Yeah, glue is nice. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I like my glue. I'm wanting them to sponsor me. You know?
Or I use acetone with PETG and a couple of others. You can use some acetone, and it
I've done
softens the
acetone
material,
welding.
and you can actually weld them by putting them together and rubbing and forcing them together, and they'll actually weld because you dissolve the surface a little bit.
Yeah.
Acetone welding is great for ABS. If you do any ABS,
Yep. And ASA.
or ABS as well, yeah. If you do that,
Why
you
not?
can acetone weld them.
Why not just go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy a little can of ABS glue? It's not very much money.
No, but acetone, you're actually melting the plastic.
Yeah, you can make
make it
slurry
rather than
mix with.
using an
acetone
adhesive.
slurry. It's like an acetone slurry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love slurry. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, for
I have a jar of it here somewhere, but it evaporated out.
it goes hard again. But you can just pour in more acetone into it, and it'll sit for a while and dissolve it again.
And then glue goes dries up real easy too. So you buy it, use it. Otherwise, you'll let it open to the air. It dries up fairly quick.
Yeah, I haven't used Gloop. I
That's-
generally use
love
the Sea
stuff.
glue.
My big alien, I use gloop on it, but if you don't get a really good bond, some of the gloop was thick, most of it was runny, and trying to put it on two halves, put it together and throw tape on it, wait 24 hours, it doesn't get a very good bond, because that's why it broke in the middle and fell on the floor that time. So then I got some 2-part epoxy, mixed that up, I glooped that on real heavy, and then put it back together. So now the waste will never come apart.
You can also use the for certain materials. You know the pipe fitting glue for joining like drainage
PVC
pipe and stuff
pipes.
like that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can use
it
that
is.
on an ABS and a couple of other materials. It doesn't work for everything, but you can use it on
Yeah.
some because it basically dissolves the material, the
Yeah.
surface of them, and they bond together. That's why when you're putting pipes together, you put the stuff on, you put them together, and you twist them because it causes them to mesh better.
Yeah, you put on a purple primer to clean it first, and then the glue, and then it heats to that, and then push and turn.
I did that method with my staff. If you guys remember that, with the inner joints of because it actually welded the ABS joints inside with the PVC pipe, which I didn't expect that chemical to melt ABS to the PVC. Wow, brain fart, tongue twist, PVC. Yeah. Yes.
PVA, you said PVA? No.
Oh man, I have some of that. I want to actually make a very complex build with PVA.
I'm still skeptical about it, but I've seen people
It works.
use it.
It works.
PVA as an adhesive?
No, as a water soluble material.
Yeah, well,
For supports.
PVA is great if you want to as a release agent, but it's very, very weak adhesion, I would say.
Oh, that's what's supposed. It's
Oh,
meant
you
for
oh
support.
PVA. Go on, yeah.
Yeah. So like, if you have complex builds, there's a water soluble PVA. Wow, I am.
Well, I have 4 IDEX
I
machines.
scratched it because I got
Okay.
Yeah, so in my IDEX, I've used
Yeah, that's
PVA. Now, PVA is not good for PLA because the temperature of the water needs to be higher than the melt temperature of you need to be boiling, which will soften PVA.
PLA.
PLA. But if you use it for ABS, PETG, and so on, then you can use and I've done it on my IDEX. I have PVA and I've done PETG. So you do a solid interface layer for your supports, and you use your solid filled, and you get perfect. And your support come off in warm water easily, and you get perfect support finish. So I've done that, or I've done using PLA as supports
For PETG.
or PETG or ASA. Yeah.
Liam, you got much snow there right now?
We have about 5 or 6 inches on the ground right now.
Okay. I wish
we-
Tripod in Chicago would get snow because he's got that really cool snow blower, the remote control one.
I've seen that, yeah.
Send him to review it, and it's just like the one he made for cutting the grass. He's got one so he can clear his driveway or whatever, snow blow it. make out a grid, it'll automatically go dock itself and do its thing and come back and park.
I have already this year.
Gonna change? No.
Need to if
we
I
can
ever
hear you, Liam.
replace it, I'll replace it with the ones instead of having a snow blower, I'll replace it with the spinning brushes on the front instead. Because I think that will get right down to the down to the concrete and lift everything off it.
Yeah, I don't know if it has blades on there or not. Yeah, we can hear you.
They
Zach.
have two. So the one that I have has got a front blade that spins, and then it has an auger as well. It's a 3-phase blower, and then the auger then brings it up and then throws it out of the chute. But but if I ever going to replace it, which I probably will in a couple of years, I won't go with a normal snow blower. I'll go with the ones with the big spinning brushes on the front. Because that will clean off all the snow right down to the concrete, and there'll be nothing left behind, nothing left to turn into ice.
Yeah. All right, Zach.
Man, I
Or
really
lantern.
need to. Yeah, I need to figure out the lighting situation here because, well, yeah.
You need lights
Yeah.
over your camera, so it lights
Yeah, I
from the
do.
front, not with the back, is what you need. Get one of those ring
Well-
lights or whatever like that. They're those that you can put the camera inside it.
Yeah. Well, in my workshop, I actually have lights behind this, but this is my living room because my workshop is. I have all the resin printers going, and even with the air filtration that I have going in there, if all my resin printers are going, I feel like I may inhale a little bit of that. So
Well, you should be wearing a BA system for doing a lot of resin printing.
yeah. Well, things
Like a
I have
proper
pipes hooked up.
Resin is
HEPA
toxic.
filters.
Resin is toxic.
It is.
Yep.
It very is. But because
I saw a guy get a resin burn one day. He got resin. He was moving his resin machines, and some of it spilled on him. But he was carrying his stuff from one building to.
you gotta wear gloves. Wait, you're breaking up.
That evening,
Take care, Red Light.
he realized, hey, Red Light, how are you, man? He realized he had burns on his skin underneath his clothing. He had chemical burns from the resin.
Yep.
Your mic is cutting out, Liam. We can't hear you all the time. It's randomly cutting in and out.
Everyone is cheering. They don't have to listen to me.
This is what you need.
Whew, that is bright light.
This is it at its lowest setting.
Jeez.
Uh-huh.
I want one.
This is the Logitech something.
Who's playing with the roller? Is that Zach?
That's Zach.
Sounds like Zach.
Not me.
Somebody
Zach's
playing
got
with the roller?
Zach's got his fidget spinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes from the build plate like this.
There you go. Zadie Maker's
Yeah.
got a big old light.
That works. Just have it behind the camera, yeah.
Yeah, it helped quite a
Holy
bit.
crap. Wow.
Big difference. Just keep
Yeah,
it behind the
I
camera, though.
I think it was more light in the beginning when you had the curtains closed on the window.
Yeah.
But the camera might adjust the light.
We've still got 41 people watching. 14 of them are on Twitch, and the rest on YouTube.
Yeah. But no, it's just I have all my resin printers going at the moment, and even with my active carbon filters and venting out the window, it's like that's a lot of resin printers going at once.
Switch off your lamp for a second.
What?
Zach, switch off your lamp for a second.
No, the problem is he's got no front. You need light in front
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
you and behind the camera is
Yeah.
what you need. Like
Yeah,
my
no,
light here is above me, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got my light
I
turned
just
off
posted
in
a
front of me.
link to the light.
We're gonna use that tonight.
I don't have a ring light on, and yeah, I'm growing my beard back. If you didn't know.
Yeah,
Santa Claus.
But I'm still bald.
that'll never change.
Yeah.
Well,
Kids?
he could 3D print some stuff, you know. Give
Yeah.
himself like
Oh,
a
you should do that. You should 3D print a wig for fun, Jerry.
Some spaghetti wig.
Out of TPU.
Yeah, I still
That'd
got
be
that
fun.
gray long hair wig I used to wear once in a while. I got it over there somewhere.
Yeah.
Your surfer wig.
printing. Yes. DaVinci 10, yeah, as long as you're not like pouring it on yourself.
Zach, in the private messages, I sent you a link to the Streamlight that I'm using.
Okay. Sweet, thank you.
An N95 mask would not work for resin. It's not for chemicals. It's basically for larger particles.
Yeah, you need to have a proper one with carbon filters, or you need a HIPAA mask with carbon filters.
A regular
and stuff.
respirator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you using a spray booth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the what's given off from resin, the fumes are smaller than
VOCs.
10. They're smaller than they're smaller than 5 micron. So you are even less. So you need to have a the spray booth respirators because they block 0.5 of a micron or something smaller than that.
Okay. I'm so
You're
happy
muted,
I have
Dave, if
active
you're trying to
carbon.
talk to us.
I'm going to need to switch out my mask.
Now, when I spray paint with a can, rattle can, I don't wear a mask or anything. But if I do a bunch of spray painting, I can take a tissue, I can clean my nose, and now I got paint on it. So you're still breathing that in. So an N95
That's why I spray
mask,
paint.
an
I do my
N95
spray painting outdoors.
Yeah, an N95 mask would be good for that. It depends on what you're doing and what kind of paint it is.
Yeah, and you should do it outdoors and have the wind coming up from your back. So when you spray, anything that's left over is away from you.
Yeah.
I have a spray station for my airbrushing in, so it pulls out and pulls it through a filtered and an active carbon. It's actually all linked to the whole system in the workshop. It pulls out all of the resin. Well, I can't say all of the resin because, you know, I need an insane system to pull everything 100%. It's like probably like 98%. And then it pushes out the window.
Well, you need it, but see, that's actually legally that you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to filter it before the air leaves the room. Because
it goes through a carbon filter.
Yeah, because they even the fumes from a resin by extracting it outside, that's actually you're dumping chemical waste outside into the air is what you're doing.
It goes through a HIPAA filter and a carbon fiber. It actively goes through all that. It's just
because we're on the live stream, of course, it all gets filtered, and we're all doing the right thing. So yeah.
That's why we're giving good advice.
Always.
Not telling you how it really happens in real life, right?
But no, the N95 mask, I usually have that on when I open up the doors for my resin things. I'm probably going to switch that out. I use that mask for...
Yeah. I use an N95. I use an N95 mask when I'm running my CNC if I'm in the room with it. Because the particles from that are larger. So an N95 mask will block the fumes from that. But for other stuff, for paint, I won't. Painting and stuff, I do outdoors. I don't do it anywhere in a closed environment ever. Like when I eventually paint this, it will be outside. I'll be doing it outside. Haven't picked the color yet. I was thinking of like a gunmetal grey. What do you think?
That should be fun.
Yeah, look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you switched over. This is the new rocket from the new SpaceX Gen 3 rocket engine.
It's good.
There's no external cables or tubes other than what you see here. Everything is actually built in. You know, most rockets, you see this pipe going around here. That's a cooling pipe to keep the chill it so it doesn't melt. In this rocket, they actually have it woven. It's actually inside. This rocket, this bell and so on, is all 3D printed, and all of that kind of stuff is built inside.
What site did that file come from?
Which one?
The one you're holding.
Oh, I can't. I can't remember. I can't remember. I'd have to look it up.
All right, no worries.
But yeah, this is the mask I use for painting. And when I open up the resin.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I like smoothing with resin, and what I do is I leave it out. If it's like, as long as it's not in the middle of winter, like it is now, I leave it outdoors in this outdoors, sand it on my porch somewhere, and then just let the sun cure it, and then I'm done with it. And then you just give it a light sanding to get any the roughness out of the surface, and you're finished. And it makes it stronger. It makes the part stronger because it actually any gaps in the layers, the resin will seep into it.
Oh, Gladiator 2 is out on Paramount too. I just seen it. That was real good. It's part 2 of the original one they did like 25 years ago.
Oh, that's with the Irish actor as the lead. What's his name?
I don't remember.
He's there with Denzel Washington and someone else.
Yeah, Denzel's in it. It's actually part 2 because they flash back to the first one with Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In it. My wife thought it was a remake. I said, no, it's not a remake. It's actually part 2. It's just like
Paul
25
Mescal.
years
His name
later.
is. Yeah, his name is Paul Mescal.
Yeah.
And Denzel is the owner.
Mike's still cutting out. Yeah, I hear you now. He said, really?
His, I think it's his internet. Because it says
My
unstable connection.
No, my internet's fine on my side.
Huh.
The little, like, Wi-Fi signal bars next to your name keeps going down.
That's interesting because I'm hardwired. I'm not.
Oh.
Oh, those bars actually work next to his name and the mic. They actually go up and down like on the cell phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting because I am hardwired. I'm running. My house, my whole house is Ethernet wired.
Okay.
I rent
That's
cables.
nice.
I wire my whole home.
Are you using Chrome or Firefox?
Chrome.
Okay.
Yeah, but every room in my house has got hardwired drops, and I run Cisco networks at home.
Yeah, it could be Talk Studio, Streamlabs screwing up.
Maybe it's them, yeah, because I run everything in my home is hard. I have Wi-Fi as well, but I hardwire everything.
Yeah, for these streams, I'm using my MacBook because my normal PC cannot handle Talk Studio. Get
Sometimes
all,
it's the browser you're using. It's kind of picky sometimes. Because I know Kenny had issues, and for a while when we first switched over, I had issues until I switched PCs.
There we go.
Little parrot.
Yep. Just little guy, you know. He loves this blanket.
I have some spicy I have some spicy sauce for the barbecue for that. It'll cure that.
Oh no, these are my babies.
I say that because I'm allergic to cats. I'm not allergic to dogs, but I am allergic to cats.
Well, here's the dog.
Yeah. See,
This
that's a pet to me.
Mine climbs right up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've allergies with cats, so I can't be anywhere near them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah. And cats are always wild anyway. Dogs are loyal to the end. A cat is only loyal until he changes his mind.
Well, the thing is, though, you got to earn a cat's loyalty. A dog's you don't.
No, they're loyal to you to the end, no matter what.
I don't know. My dog, We'll go up there and ask for some cats.
Did you guys know I made some tests when I was a kid, and I've had a dog and a cat. And did you know if you put them on a rotating chair, like this dog is right here, and he keeps spinning it around fast and faster and faster, right? Dogs don't get dizzy. Cats do.
Humans
when they jump on
too.
the floor.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that?
Jack in the shop. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you.
I did tests. Good. I must have been like 10, 12 years old. I grabbed
So
the
he's
cat.
so he's been abusing animals for years.
No.
I was just about to say the same thing. So if you abuse him and do this, this is what happens.
No, that's not abuse. She
If you,
actually
throw a
likes
cat
it when I
out
do
the,
that.
if you throw a cat out the 4th floor window, it'll land on its feet. Legs might be broken, but feet.
Look at her.
Just try it. That's
She's
what's
just like, hey, what's happening
I was
here?
afraid of Liam.
You
Now I
know?
gotta be afraid of Matt.
With the dogs,
Gonna
it's
bark.
okay
So
to do.
Lily's
She
going to
doesn't
throw up on the
panic.
chair in a minute, and then Matt will yell at her for doing it.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Matt, what age did you become a serial killer? That's right. Oh goodness.
And Louise still puts up with you?
Our cats are friendly, though. Our cats are so friendly.
No, we have a cat and then a cat that acts like a dog. So yeah,
I had when I was a
two different
kid,
animals.
we had a Yorkshire Terrier that thought it was part cat because we had my sister had cats. That's how I know I'm allergic to them. But we had an extension at the back of our house where the cats used to go up on that. They would go along the wall and jump up on the extension on the roof of the extension. The Yorkshire Terrier started doing that and started walking. And you would sit at my sister's bedroom window waiting. You sent him away for 7.
Well, we've been streaming for 3 hours and 12 minutes. We got 32 people watching. And if no one else has anything else to talk about or discuss or share, I'm going to probably raid out in a minute.
If you, I could talk science for hours if you wanted to talk that in space.
That's why we're quitting early today.
Yeah, I need to get some food.
Let's switch
Make sure
over.
I have
We'll
all
do
my-
physics. We'll do physics 101 on the whiteboard.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I fail already.
Friend is having a stream later. Maybe you want to join his stream.
Who?
3D printing upstairs, Dave and Terry.
Yeah, no, we have our stream is late night. It's at 11:59 on Saturdays Eastern Standard Time.
Come on, you want him as a guest, you
Yeah,
know.
when you
Yes.
guys go on late at night, I'm in the bedroom, laying in bed watching TV, and then I break out the cell phone so I can type to you guys.
I'm putting this one on Tumblr.
Oh no!
Oh, I love
yeah.
Care
Nice.
Bears. Cute.
Yes,
I love it.
Terry, yeah,
Vicious Care Bears.
Oh my God, she's got it's like a merge of murder bears. What do they call? No, I'm sorry, boom bears. You have to say it correctly, or you offend the Twitch
They're murder
people.
bears.
It's murder bears in my mind. but
So
they
how
call it
long have you been doing sublimation?
For a while. I
About a year.
got back into it.
Terry's been
Okay.
doing it for about a year.
Okay. My wife a long time ago, what's her name? Subsector 3D, done a Betty Boop for my wife. She went on her live stream, and it's so amazing the way that's baked into the glass.
This is my Tumblr press. I'm about to do one. It takes like a minute.
Oh, we'd love to watch you. Can we watch you?
You can?
Hey, do you
Do
guys
you
want to
do-
watch?
Takes a minute to heat
I'll
up.
leave you full screen there, and we can watch you do it.
So do you do the? So okay, I don't know sublimation, so I have a question. Do you have to do a special inks and so on to print it, or can you use anything?
Yes, yeah, you have to have the sublimation inks over there.
So you need a sublimation printer, right?
Yeah, you need no. So there's actually multiple different types of printers. You can have either. Hold on, hold on, babe. So there's either ones that are specifically designed to do sublimation, or there's ones like the Epson Eco Tank that'll actually take sublimation ink, but you have to make sure that you're getting a new machine, or you have to completely clean out your machine, which is really hard to do. So here, hand me the inks over there. Things are right there. But the
So
inks come in
okay.
a normal bottle, like everything, like a normal ink would. So it's just normal ink cartridges like this. Your black, your Y, your C, and your M, or whatever it is, the CMYKs.
Yeah, CMYK. Yeah.
And you just print like on an Epson printer. It's an Eco Tank, so you fill each one of the tanks with the sublimation ink, and it'll actually print just as good as a normal printer would with ink, but you have to have sublimation paper. So when you put it on the sublimation paper, the ink actually gasifies onto the paper. So when you actually put it in the heat press, it's heating up the ink all the way till it solidifies on whatever the blank is. So for instance, this being a tumbler, it just solidifies on the tumbler. You can also do it on shirts. So on the shirts, you have either vinyl or sublimation. Sublimation, you can't actually feel what's on the actual shirt. It's embedded, impregnated the ink in the fibers. So what Terry's doing is actually cutting off the white parts so that they don't transfer into the print when she puts it on the tumbler. And then what you do is you take a blank tumbler like this tumbler here. They sell these in blanks at Amazon. There's a couple different other places. That's all right. You're only doing a test print. So like this one will come with a straw and a blank. So it'll just be a regular plain white blank like this. What you're doing is when you heat up the ink, it'll actually sublimate
You're remelting it basically, so it bonds. Yeah.
Exactly, till it bonds onto here. And then when you peel it off, the sublimation paper will release and it'll leave behind the actual print.
So basically, when you're printing the sublimation paper, it has a release agent on the paper. It doesn't really stick to it. It just sits
so
on the
heat
surface.
it up. Right, so you heat it up again, and then when it heats it up, then she can, and then what she does, she's going to wrap it around the actual tumbler, and you use Kapton tape. It's called Kapton tape. Yeah, the heat tape, and you'll put it down.
Does it work on ceramic too?
You can do it on some ceramics, yes. So it works.
I can do it on
ceramic, wood, not certain. Yeah, you can do it on plastic. You can also do it on 3D printing. You missed it, Storm. She tried, she missed. Which we'll do some tonight on our live stream. We'll do some sublimation on 3D prints. But all she does is she wraps it. Perfect. There you go.
So when you print the image, you invert the image.
Hold on, he's got a question. Go ahead.
When you print the image, you invert the image and print it backwards.
Yes.
So it comes out the right way around when transferred.
Correct. It's going to print in reverse.
Take it. This is the mug.
Yeah.
You take it. Make sure you measure correctly. I always put the image at the bottom because I don't want that's the most part. And when you get done, I'll show you. I need more materials.
There's not much space there. She brought it down here she has her workspace upstairs on a big desk upstairs. But right now she's just rolling it around the actual paper. Hold on. Let me see if I can, since the desk is a mess. There you go. So this is actually heated up now to 375 Fahrenheit. I forget what that is in Celsius, but it also has a timer on it. So you'll set it based on whatever material you're actually imprinting. You need the cutter. Sorry. So with the cutter, like I said, she's just cutting off the white parts so that it doesn't transfer over.
There's no space in here. I would show you guys. I have no space.
Yeah, I have a cutter like that already. A paper cutter like that.
Yeah, she still has her beginner stuff and slowly gets better and better things as she gets better. You know, like you start with an Ender 3 and then you work your way up. I just did. I just showed it, Miss Giggles.
You know, my first printer, I built it. It was and it was made of wood.
Yeah, and it probably
was really early printers.
Section.
Yeah, the initial printers, you actually made them out of plywood, and you had some metal parts in there and belts and stuff. But you basically had a plywood frame to them, the originals.
Good old days.
Those were the good old days.
Yeah, well, that's when I started printing.
Where'd you put the tape? You had the
Okay.
tape
Well,
with
I
it?
think
Oh, right there. So yeah, then you
I
just use the
got-
Kapton tape.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have a few spools of that already. I use that at home. So, like, we used to bond. You used to use that on our heater cartridges and stuff like that. So they make sure because
The silicone socks, yeah.
yeah, like Kapton tape won't melt. So
Yeah, and that's the thing with the heat. Yeah,
You just
but
gotta keep cutting and figure out where you're
yeah,
running.
anything because if it's not cut completely flat on the edge, you'll get a seam through the middle. So like on here, there's no seam where it actually joins together. But if you don't get it correct, you'll get a big old white mark right through here.
Like this one.
And
Which one I have?
I don't know
so
if
you
it was
can,
that one.
but if you overlap them, won't it seal anyway?
Yes,
And you
it
just
will.
tear it off. So even if you overlap the ends, it will still will it not transfer?
You want to be careful that it doesn't transfer like the last little lip
You know what I did?
through.
That's what
Ah.
I folded the paper.
I don't have it on that. I don't know what I do with this
I
right
just
now.
gave it to you.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh,
That one's where I folded it.
so this is the one where she did mess it up. Yeah, this is the mess up one. Oops. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, you see, it leaves
That's
that
where I
white gap.
folded the paper.
So that's why you
It
want to
wasn't
make sure.
tight. Yeah, the paper
Yeah,
wasn't
exactly.
tight. On the surface.
Yep. So now you technically can take this, and it's going to take some ink though, and reprint this all the way black if you want to just say, okay, start all over again. Are you got tight? Yeah. You good on the edge? There you go.
I want to take the tape off though.
No, watch your finger.
Yeah, because
There you go. That's tight.
it's not on there.
That's on there.
All right.
That's tight. There you go. Well, you know better than me, but go ahead.
I know better than you. It's not tight.
You tell me.
All right, we're gonna do it your way.
We'll do it my
Then
way.
when you get done, you have like a lip here. This lip, you can just tuck it in. But you want to tape it.
Tuck it in, tuck it in.
We're
As long
doing
as
a
it's
quick
out of the
one.
way, you
Don't
don't
worry
care,
I'm
right?
doing a quick one, so I got plenty of these.
Yeah. Normally, you take some time, make sure it's absolutely perfect before you do it. The more you do it, the better you get. I don't have your scissors, young lady.
I mean, just like anything, it's a learning process.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure, with the sublimation printers, you don't have to do any of that because it'll print straight onto the surface.
It'll print. Well, that's a DTF printer. Those are quite expensive.
All right, so I
Yeah,
got
they're about $5,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
here.
Ouch. You're good. It's just a test print. You're not making it
So
perfect.
there we go. It's wrapped. It's taped inside. It's tucked in. Then
So it's just going to throw it into the
it's gonna
machine
go to
itself.
380. You're gonna set it to 380. Depends on which one you have. All
Yeah, what the material
Here,
is.
This goes
Oh, you want to hit this? There it goes.
in here. This.
I
Retract.
have another question for you.
Yep.
What if the item you want to print on is not a cylinder and the top is wider than the bottom?
So there are more expensive units. This is meant for more kind of get it out with the same kind of. You can do mugs on this one, and these are flat. But there's other ones that are more expensive that'll actually go and wrap around it, and they're about 3 or 4 times more expensive than
And the
these.
paper's only like $25. You get like
Yeah, the paper's cheap.
I think 50 feet.
So think of like photo paper. The price of
about
what you pay
porcelain
for photo
plates?
paper. Porcelain you do also,
You can
yes.
do porcelain.
Yeah, I mean porcelain
you
plates.
wanna use
Yeah, you can do a plate, but you have to do a press on that. She has a press upstairs that does like shirts, and then you can get adapters that go on top of the press.
Can you read my shirt today?
That'll do that.
All
What
right,
is it?
yeah, that's what I want.
I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining why I'm right. Okay. So she got 4 seconds left, 2 seconds, 1 second.
I have a
And
saying
open-
that I use because of the astronomy stuff. I come across these flat earthers all the time, and
You want to make sure you have heat-resistant gloves because if you don't, you're gonna burn.
Yeah, you're gonna burn your hands without the
Yeah.
gloves.
And when you come across it, when I come across these flat earther guys all the time, I have a saying that is it's never argue with an idiot because they'll tear you down to their level and beat you with experience.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That looks good.
Wow.
There you go.
That's nice.
I'm actually gonna send. I'm actually gonna send this to Keela. She doesn't know.
Oh, you got to be
Now she does.
Yeah, now
I
she
mean,
does.
if she's watching, she knows now.
We play Murder Bears, so her channel actually looks really good.
That does look pretty good.
So-
You actually win that one and it worked well.
Beautiful.
You didn't do all that extra prep that you always do.
Is that AI generated?
That's AI. Is that AI?
No, this is from Pinterest.
Another hobby I don't need to get into because I
Yeah.
do got too many things going on now.
Oh yeah,
Right.
it's another one. I told Terry,
Like,
she's like,
there's
how do you
not
do
enough
this?
hours in a day, and there's only 7 days in a week. It's like, you know,
Yes. Yeah, she said, she goes, could you show me? I'm not learning that. You want to do that, you do that. And then as she learns stuff, she teaches me.
This right here.
So I'm like,
is-
oh,
I don't
okay,
know if you
cool.
can tell, but this right here is the seam, but it actually matched up very well with the teeth.
Yeah.
Oh, it did. That did match up perfectly. Yeah, you can just barely see it.
See, look.
Is it still
do you
hot?
do you guys make those and sell them anywhere? You want to share a link and I'll put it in chat?
I haven't
Not yet.
sold them yet.
Not yet.
I want to perfect it a
This
little
is
bit
hot.
more.
Damn, that's hot.
And then I'm going to put it on Etsy probably, or I'll word of mouth.
Well, if you ever have a link, you're welcome to share it when you're on. Everybody
Yeah.
here is welcome to promote yourselves or anything you got going on.
Thank you. I'm going to make some this week, and I'll probably see if Dave can create a link, and then we can share it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at the planet. See, now this right here is a little ghosting. If you look at the planet, because I took the name off the person that made it, that's ghosting. That's like, they don't want you to print this, but I did anyway.
Yeah, she tried to listen.
No.
Oh well,
Well, you can't really tell. It's
you can't notice it unless you noticed it.
yeah, I noticed everything.
Just like I don't really care about that little seam, I would still use this.
Well, you can have it.
I am. Okay, I'm going to use this one and my other one. Aha!
Your other one looks great.
He's got a drink problem. 2 hands, 1 mouth, right?
Exactly.
But when I started getting the process again, it's been a minute.
Hey,
guys,
you always
let me know.
can have it intravenously, you know, like a drip.
Yeah. Okay, Jerry, I need to go. I have stuff to get done.
All right, Liam. Well, thank you for joining. I
See
really
you.
appreciate it. I'm going to rate
Good to
out
see you, Liam.
Good to see you.
Hey, you have a good one.
All right,
Stay
everyone.
crazy.
Take care, guys.
We'll be on
Take
like
care,
that.
Liam. Thank you for coming, my friend.
Of course, buddy.
I think I'm going to rate in the Maker Deck on Twitch. And let's see.
And Zombie's on later. Zombie for partner.
Yeah.
We got to get Zombie for partner. Pezla's made partner. Now we got to get Zombie.
Awesome.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Who's after Zombie?
Me.
You know what? I can't figure out how to get out of this now.
Just close the window.
Well, I got the
Oh,
radio
also there's,
starting on Twitch right now. Everybody on Twitch.
There's a button
We'll
next
see you
to all
next
the options. at the
Saturday,
bottom.
12 p.m. Pacific.
Hey Zany, you wanna go live with us tonight?
Everybody on
What?
Twitch, you have an awesome day. Thank you.
Get us in Discord,
It's
Zany.
Discord.
Everybody
good
watching on YouTube, have an awesome
Uh,
day. Everybody here, thank you very much for coming on. I really appreciate it. We'll check you out tonight. Take care, everybody. Have an awesome day.